7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
He has a lot of problems.
Struggle to be top 5 in points at the end of the season.
Wow.
You bleach your hair, you're a sellout.
Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Moto Aftermath Show. This is episode number 318, Charlotte SMX wrap-up race. Now, just so everybody knows, show's normally about 3 hours long. About an hour and a half in, we're just going to quit. There's lightning in the area, and we're all very nervous being inside of a building here. So we might quit. We're a little behind right now starting the show. I want to thank y'all for joining me. I want to thank the members who are here with us. You guys are watching it live. Seth.
Yes.
Great to see you, bud.
Yeah, I'm not late.
Seth, what time's the show start?
6:33.
When he gets there.
No, the show starts at 6, Seth. 6.
6.
I text you.
Mm-hmm.
You
All
worked
right,
you worked Friday, which was 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, Seth, there's a show Sunday. Can you be here? Yeah, man, no problem. Cool. Awesome. Show's at 6. I text you today at... Hold on. Let me pull this up.
Text me at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, I text you at 2. That is 4 hours before showtime. And you were at my neighbor's house, which is less than a quarter mile down the road. Said, hey, man, don't forget show's at 6. No problem, man. 6:25. You rolled in.
I have reason.
You want to know the only reason I was setting up? Was because Eric had to be on at 6:30. Otherwise, I was just leaving it. These guys came in. I said, we're going to watch him panic trying to set up as I sit here and give him shit. We're going to watch him panic.
I would have gotten it.
Because your whole photo shoot that you were doing for the business here was still all over the table, too.
Oh.
We're going to work on this. You're a child, so we're going to work on this whole cleaning up after ourselves thing.
I mean, it's always pretty messy even when you're using the table.
I'm not saying it's not. 'Tis my stuff.
I've seen used plates here.
It is my shit.
Just saying.
This is my companies. These are my tables. That's my trash. It's allowed to be here.
Well, look.
You are. You're a paid employee here. All right, let's get on with the show. All right, in studio with me here today, we got a full studio. We got the returning champion of the Anti-Deegan Club here. We got to get you one of those shirts, too. And then we can both wear it when we go to the races, because I have one also. It's awesome. It's Mr. James Elkins. Jeez, can't speak tonight. Thank you, sir, for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then, can you turn him up just a little bit? Or does he sound low? Yeah, does he sound low?
Again?
Yes.
You do sound a little bit.
Don't worry, he'll start yelling in a little bit, like especially when we get to the Deegan segment.
I don't yell.
Oh, you're going to yell. There we go. All right.
That's better.
Also at the table with us today, returning for a second show appearance,
Glad to be
brought to you by Rev X Products. It is the Rev X owner himself, Mr. Dan. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. And then, because we're fucking late, Seth, on the phone with us right now, who we've now wasted 5 minutes of the little bit of time we get with this guy every week.
Yep.
From Alias MX. Check out the new riding gear. It's awesome. Hopefully I'll get some soon. And Adept Creative Co., who I also need some graphics from, because I always need everything. What's new? It is the one and only Mr. Eric Grondal. Hey, bud.
How's it going? Thanks for having me.
Great. Hey, man, did you manage to look at the results for the 450s yesterday? See whose name was at the top there?
I saw the first half.
Well, did you see the results? Like when they were like, yo, there's lightning, we're not going to do anything else? Because there was a name at the top that wasn't at the top in qualifying, and you told me, man, look at that name, to which I responded with, why don't you call Chad Reed and ask how much they pay for number one qualifier, which would be $0 and points, and then we can have a conversation, and yeah, here we are. So, anyway, well, I mean, honestly, I think it saved us. We now get to see Chase do at least one more race on a KTM. before he packs it in.
That's for sure.
Because I think he probably would have hit the deck in the second moto trying to win yesterday with this
No,
crappy
he
as
was
that
saving
one.
it for the second moto. He was going to win the second one. That's why Jet asked them to cancel it, because he was scared of the second moto.
Here we go.
And they
Here
said,
we
"Oh,
go.
Jet doesn't want to race. We'll just cancel it, guys. Just call it."
Oh, boy. Here we go. Okay. All right. It wasn't the lightning in the area.
No, had nothing to do with that.
You know, it may not have. They're all used to camera flashes.
I mean, shh. All right. So, of the one moto we got to see yesterday, which, Jesus, this is going to be utterly ridiculous here to talk about because we only got one moto. We got 2 out of 5 motos, so we're doing well, less than 50%. Okay, so, dude, Jet has to be the most calm rider ever with a 1 to 3 second lead.
Yeah, I would agree with that. He also almost died like 1,000 times out there.
Dude, so did how about Juju? Can we talk about Juju for a second?
Yeah, that was bad.
Burst
That was real
L3. Ugh. That rhythm
That
section
sucked.
sucked. The whole track kind of sucked. Everything was weird.
I thought that the track was fine. I think it was just the fact that it was so soft that the jump faces, like, the tops of them dry out and get hard.
Yeah.
So then it just creates the gnarliest kickers ever.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing, like, you look at, like, that double, triple that they had before the finish there, and it was, like,
That thing was gnarly.
It was taking everybody all practice both days to try to figure that out. And they were still coming up short.
Yeah, I think if we didn't have the weather earlier on in the week, the track would have been much
Chase
better.
OJ'd the crap out of the triple. If you watch the first lap of the moto,
Yeah.
he OJ'd that triple so bad.
Oh, man. I didn't see that. I'm going to have to go back and watch it again.
Yeah, he went long, and he was like, you could tell he was like, oh shit, in the air.
Did any of you guys see that video Matt Burkeen got of that club kid doing the front flip?
No, I saw the hammock.
No.
Yeah, he came up. It must have been Friday. He was going through that rhythm, and he came up short trying to 3 out. And I mean, what I mean by short is he nosed into the face of the landing of the last one and literally, like, front flipped and, like, somehow came out of it pretty unscathed, but it was fucking gnarly. It was a full panic rev nose pick right into the face. So
That's gnarly.
yeah, go look it up. It's on Matt Burkeen's page. So, so Juju's out with an L3 burst. Jet wins. Chase second. Tomac probably would have got second, right? Had he not
hit the deck.
Hit the deck.
Yeah.
Skipped over that rut trying to catch Jet there.
Yep. Yeah, it looked like it. I don't know. Chase was moving for a while, and then all of a sudden, towards the end, he started to get distanced again.
Yeah, I mean that happens, dude. When you're dealing with a generational talent like that.
Did you say generational?
Yeah, it's generational, bro. When you're dealing with a generational talent, it's rough to try to do that. I mean, that's why Tomac crashes all the time now, because he's trying to keep up with a generational talent. It's okay, man. We can't all be.
Man.
We can't all be that good. It's fine. I mean, look. This wouldn't be quite as bad because this is pretty much business as normal, right? It's SMX, Jet wins, period.
We'll see at round 3.
Period. However, it wouldn't be as bad as it is if you hadn't texted me and been like, look whose name's at the top of qualifying. That's what's really setting me off right now.
Well, that was only because you told me there was no chance Chase could beat him. You told me there was 0 chance.
Yeah. And Chase didn't beat him.
And so I just showed you, hey, there's definitely a chance because he was just faster than him.
Nah.
And normally nobody's faster than Jet in qualifying. So,
hey, okay, so I do.
You know, he's got a point. I think Chase could beat him if he didn't get faulty front tires. Or, maybe, anti-lock brakes and lock, in the air, something like that.
We gotta go have a talk with KTM and Dunlop. Is that what you're saying?
Something's going on, yeah.
Okay.
And just remember way back.
So I heard it was actually the rear brake that caused him to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard that too. Rear brake. not
Yeah,
front brake.
I heard the rear brake locked up there at what's it called, and then that caused.
Front brake.
No, the rear brake failed. going off the face, and
Gotcha.
he had to grab the front brake to try and slow down.
Yeah,
at the
he
last
rocketed
resort.
off the face. There was no rear brake. Like they were dragging as they came up it, and his just wasn't there.
Weird. All right, so Eric, what do you think about his comments? Because this is your guy.
Yep.
He's now making comments in interviews about how he thought that the grass might be greener in switching from Honda to KTM, and now he's realizing that might have been a mistake. Is kind of.
I mean,
but
that's
he's
old news,
chasing
right?
But he's chasing greener grass now. Again, literally green grass on a Kawasaki.
I don't know. I don't think it was fully the bike with Honda either. Like,
no, it wasn't.
It had its problems, especially for him because he rides so heavy on the front end.
Yeah.
And that bike just like, especially the old bike, like it just had that very twitchy front end. I think it was more so the fact, like, you know, all their focus was on the Lawrence brothers, and you know,
he felt like second
fiddle. He probably saw how they were treating Kenny when Chase started to become the guy,
for sure,
and was just like,
he saw the writing
on
on
the wall. I
the
don't
wall.
want to deal with that. So
yeah,
I think that's why this did not come from Chase. So I'm just clearing that up. But I heard a rumor that KTM, when he tested their bike, they brought their MXGP factory bike for him to test. Mm-hmm. And that bike, everyone says, is far better than the, you know, standard production.
Yeah, it's got all the unobtainium parts on it.
Wait. When did they bring that for him to test?
Like when he
first signed.
tested the KTM, you know, whenever during the year.
Yeah, that's back when he was on Honda and tested that.
Yeah, when he was on Honda, he tested the KTM.
Well, yeah.
Supposedly, it was the GP bike.
Yeah, like a hurling
the
bike.
Factory American bike.
Why in the fuck would you put somebody on that bike?
So that he would sign with them.
Yeah.
That's why.
Wow.
Bait and
Are you
switch.
kidding?
Talk about the old bait and switch,
Yeah, bait
man.
and switch,
Holy
man.
shit.
You got catfish.
I have no.
There's nothing they
I
can't
don't know
change.
that that's a fact. I don't even think Chase knows that that's a fact. If it was, but that is a rumor that I have heard.
Wow. So,
And then,
You know, if he goes to Cali next year and does well, everyone is going to flame.
He's gonna be fine on the
Yeah.
Cali.
I know, and they're going to
That
flame
bike's a
Jorge
good
Prado
bike.
so bad.
I mean, Jorge Prado's going to get... Okay, hold on. We can now get into Prado Pod here.
oh man,
We could get into Prado Pod.
I mean, what is there even to talk about with him, though?
Well,
Like,
the interesting thing is that he's not riding for Spain, right? And everybody's like, I don't understand. Well, it's pretty simple. He has a personal deal with Monster, and Monster's like, fuck you. You're not getting out of this deal. You have to ride it out.
Mm-hmm.
So since he can't get out of that deal, he can't be Red Bull athlete, which means he cannot ride the GP bike at Destinations. Now, this makes me very fucking sad. Because I wanted to see him go get absolutely fucking waxed at Destinations on that bike, and then just
if
be
they
like,
gave him the GP bike, though, I bet he wouldn't. I bet he would do
Yeah,
very
GP
well.
bikes are different.
Because
yeah,
he
they are.
loved that bike and absolutely shredded.
Yeah,
that
he said he
The
wanted Febra's
American
bike.
KTM, on the other hand, I think he will have the same issues that he's having at Kawasaki.
100%.
Like, isn't
100%.
perfect, and he's gonna struggle just like he did this year.
Yeah, because wasn't that a thing? Like that's why he signed with Kawasaki. He wanted Febra's bike.
is that what it was?
He was like,
They
I want
pulled the
that
old
bike.
bait and switch on him too, let him ride the GP bike to then come to ride the US? What a bunch of fucking idiots.
I mean, to be honest, I think he just wanted the money, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's a thing too.
Who can
Like,
blame him on
he
that?
was probably like, whoever's going to throw the biggest check at me. And I'm sure he probably had inside knowledge about, you know, KTM's troubles and was like,
Yeah.
hey, if any time's a good time to jump ship, it's now.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's a tough
And-
switch. I mean, he rode the same platform for years.
Yeah. Have you heard the
Yeah.
he's been riding that cheater bike over in Europe, but that's a whole nother story. Have you heard the rumor that he basically just took Vial's deal which I heard was 500,000 plus bonuses?
Yeah. So, it's nice to show like, hey, he's not just doing it for the money. He truly does believe what he says, that he's a champion and he can win here. So
yeah, but when he doesn't next year, then does he go back to GPs for 27?
Probably.
Yeah, because next year's not going to go any better. He's still going to get waxed up one side and down the other. He's the top 5 guys all over here. That's all there is to it. He's a top 5 dude. That's it. Yes, you get on that cheater GP bike and you put him on a GP track where even at those nations where they control how the start is, the fuel you can use, the tuning, all that shit. And then, yeah.
I thought they deleted the fuel rule. I thought they changed that. I don't care, man. I had heard that they changed that in the recent years.
Well, hopefully.
So the American teams don't have to change their engines and mapping and all that stuff.
Well, that would make sense, but we all know how the Euro sanctioning bodies are, so
yeah,
it's not a great thing. They make a whole bunch of money.
I could be wrong, but I thought that I had heard that.
Yeah, I mean it could be. I don't know. I have to ask and see if anybody's heard that. So, yeah. Anything else from the race? Okay, let me ask you this here. Does Shimoda win that race if he has more patience?
Yes.
I think so too. Okay, good.
100%.
We're on the same page. He was ripping.
Yep.
He was ripping after he got up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he has a very legitimate chance to beat Deegan.
Yeah, he's only 6 points behind right now?
Not many.
I think so.
I don't know. I don't have my thing in front of me. Too bad I didn't have a guy in the corner that could, click the computer and look up the points for the 250
Wait,
class.
yeah, how did that work though? Because didn't Deegan and Shimoda get docked points though?
250 points.
I thought it was Kitchen and Hammaker.
For jumping on Red Cross?
Wait,
it was Kitchen and Hammaker got docked.
I mean, I saw both of them jump on the Red Cross.
Yeah.
The only thing I saw was
and
Kitchen
I
and
saw
Hammaker
Deegan do
getting
it
docked.
2 laps in a row.
So here's my real question with that though, right? Because the way they had that guy standing was like at the Red Cross flag, dude, was at the landing of the second jump or something.
Yeah, but the red lights were on the first little double coming out of the corner. Because Vial and Kitchen were the only ones that rolled both of them.
Okay. Interesting.
See, I thought I saw that Kitchen and Hammaker both got docked.
I don't know. It'd be great to know, but there wasn't even a fucking press conference yesterday. So I don't have,
There was lightning.
You want to hear me rant about shit right now? There's no press conference. I saw 3 minutes worth of interviews, 1.5 with Hunter and 1.5 with Jet before they got told to get the fuck out of the pits. So I don't have a fucking clue what happened yesterday other than whatever I saw on the track for 20 minutes each. That's what I know.
Yep.
Outside of that, I don't know. Haven't seen a press release. Haven't seen anything. Did you look those points up?
Yeah, I was going to.
What? How many points is, who's leading? What do we got?
Hayden Deegan with 507.
Okay.
Behind him is Joe Shimoda with 459.
Nah, it can't be right. That may be the SMX overall for the year with motocross and supercross together. Go to supermotocross.com.
That's where I'm at.
Okay, then there should just be
Pro motocross.
No, we want super motocross. You know why they call it super motocross? Fun fact I learned this week. Anybody got a guess? Anybody while I blow my nose?
Because you pay attention to the first race the most?
No. Actually, motocross.
All right, I got that.
Motocross, the term is multiple times more searched on the internet than supercross is. It is multiple times.
You're not telling me that's keyword crap again, are you?
Oh yeah. 100%. That's how they ended up landing on that.
So right here it says.
No way.
Yeah, I saw it this week on some
says
social.
Hammaker and Kitchen were nabbed for violating the no jump, no pass rule. Both riders will be issued championship points penalties, with Kitchen also receiving a 1 position penalty for passing under a Red Cross flag.
So Kitchen did pass under Red Cross.
So he got a 1 position penalty, which is what moved Shimoda up to 3rd.
But why does Deegan get no penalty? That is fucking crazy to me. I literally watched him do it twice on TV.
Because he's Hayden fucking Deegan.
I think it's because nobody wanted to hear Brian bitch about it.
But how? Like how?
Here comes Brian blocking us on the socials now.
I don't understand how Honda didn't protest that or PC. Because it was clear as day. There were red lights on, and he doubled it 2 laps in a row.
Look,
and I was just like, oh, he's so screwed.
Look, here's the thing, okay? Let's go. Hold on. Let me put on my TLR tinfoil hat here, and let's conspiracy theory this out here. Let me get my red lines and my pictures, and we'll put it on the wall. You can't penalize Deegan there because you need Deegan to win the 250 series this year, okay? So if you penalize him there and he ends up not winning because of that penalty, well, now you just fucked yourself because the storyline you're going to have next year, come SMX, is going to be the 2 3-time SMX playoff champions. Who gets defeated first, Deegan or Jet? That's the storyline. I'm telling you. Let me TLR tinfoil hat this.
Hey,
man, that sounds like a conspiracy deal.
Hey, that just adds more to my conspiracy that Jet said he didn't want to race. He wanted them to cancel it, and then they canceled it 2 minutes later.
Look, hey, in all fairness, we have a buddy who's an AMA official. He's a flagger. He was there, and he did say there was a shitload of lightning all night.
Yeah, a bunch of lightning. That there was
so
the lightning, and then no lights on the motocross section.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they couldn't even delay it.
And nothing but aluminum bleachers that the people were sitting on.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Everybody go stand out by the motocross section with your lights on your cell phones, and we'll get this fucking race done.
Yeah.
Did you notice how fast the stands cleared out?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was poof.
Yep.
I said it's NASCAR rules.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're out. You're gone.
Yep. All right, Eric, before I let you go here, I didn't prep you on this, and I haven't prepped these guys, but you guys will at least get to hear this so you can think about it a little bit before halftime. Give me 2 or 3 venues that you think that SMX should go to. Because SMX is supposed to be this grandiose playoff vibe, right? Like, it's like the vibe we had with LA Coliseum 2 years ago, which was, man, we're here at this fucking awesome place. Which, okay, I'll give you Charlotte, all right. I don't really believe Chicago was that place, but Chicago, the track was awesome.
I was going to say Chicagoland. That place, dude, that track was epic.
Yeah. I don't believe that Vegas is our answer. I don't think the St. Louis Stadium is our answer. But give me 2 or 3 venues that you think would just be epic to have these playoff races at.
Well, I mean, can I say the Coliseum?
Yeah, we could go back there.
I think it needs to go back there and end there.
I agree.
That place is just so legendary.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I agree.
And let's see. I think. I mean, the Texas one wasn't very good.
No, that sucked.
But I do think Texas deserves to have a race, just maybe not there.
Isn't there like a big ass road course in Texas that Moto America?
Yeah, I don't know if they.
Coda.
I don't think they would be allowed to, but doing it at the Circuit of Americas, that would be pretty sick.
Finish off, and then I'll tell you what I heard this weekend.
I don't know where else I could really think of that would be like super cool. I don't know. I've always thought it would be kind of cool if they went to like more of like a standard motocross track, but maybe just change it up a bit and like added a couple supercross sections.
Maybe.
I've always thought that would be kind of cool. So that way they're not all like identical. Like they're all basically just supercross jumps with long ass straightaways.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So I'd heard that they aren't necessarily tied to stadiums and stuff, that they've been kind of going, like, I heard, A, they're not tied to everything that they're doing right now as far as venues go, and B, I heard that they're not really tied to necessarily stadiums and things like that, that they're trying to sell different places on, hey, we can come in, build a track, bring stands, bring lights, all that stuff, and then leave. Like, which would be interesting, like for thoughts on different cities and things like that. And I have a few thoughts, and like I said, I'm going to ask you guys this at halftime too for venue thoughts. I have a couple venues I have ideas for. I think I'm with you with the Circuit of the Americas would be cool. It would be sweet if they could do it with the MotoGP race or something like that, but obviously schedules would have to line up or whatever. So.
The MotoGP race is in the beginning of the year, too.
Yeah, the other cool one I think it would be sweet to line up with is if they could do it with the Vegas F1 Grand Prix, where they had it somewhere closer to the strip there or whatever. That would be sick to do some cross-promotion stuff like that. But we'll see.
Well, they're in the process of rebuilding Lake Elsinore. Do it there.
Wow.
They are. They're rebuilding Lake Elsinore.
Well, I mean, I understand. I know I've seen that, but the show just really took a turn there. Like, I really thought you were a smart guy, James, and now...
I know the previous Lake Elsinore sucked.
Do not bring SMX to Lake Elsinore, please.
No. Yeah. They're rebuilding it. It's going to be good. Watch.
Dude, that dirt is straight garbage.
From a guy who's actually rode there.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, multiple times. That dirt, oh my God.
I just remember going there between A1 and San Diego one year, like during the week when it was rained out. I don't remember who was riding. There was only AC and somebody else was there. Was all because everybody else left. And we were talking to somebody. And we were like, "Hey, how do we know where people are going to be riding?" Because like everybody was leaving there, and they were like, "Just follow them." And I'm like, "No, I'm not going to be that guy." Because I mean, I'm watching like. This was like Webb's first. This guy was back 2017-ish. So this was like Webb's first stint at Star. So like I saw his bike roll out of there, Alessi's bike roll out of there in the back of pickup trucks, right? And everything. And I was just like, fuck, man. Oh, I think we were talking to Mitchell Harrison's dad was who it was. And we were like, dude, where do they ride when it rains? And he was just like, just follow them. Go see where they go. And I was like, no, I'm not going to be that guy. So... we went back and forth between there and Milestone. And Milestone wasn't even open that day, which was weird. So by the time we got back there, like I said, AC was riding maybe Bowers. Yeah, I think it was Bowers. And I don't remember who else. Tedder. Yeah, that was it. That was way back in the day. And I sat there and watched. Nobody said a fucking word to me. It was awesome.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't have to pay to get in, nothing. Just sat there on that little road coming in on the fence and just watched guys practice Supercross. It was a great time.
That's funny.
Yeah, that Elsinore area down there, that's a nice place.
There's some nice neighborhoods around that place. No issues there at all. No issues there at all. All right, Eric, anything else, buddy?
I think that's it.
All right, look at that. We kept it to a half an hour. Even being late, we were still within a 30-minute window here.
That's right.
Look at how good we fucking are getting at this. All right. Hey, did we order that purple gear yet?
Purple gear?
Yeah, that purple gear.
Oh, yeah. Not yet.
There's not a container?
That'll probably be around, like, Thanksgiving time.
That it'll get here or that we'll order it?
No. It'll get here.
Nice. I want to be first on the list for a set of that stuff.
All right. I'll put you third.
Why do I got to be third? Who am I behind?
No, I'm just messing with you.
Who is more important than me? Who do you sponsor that's more important? Juju's hurt, man. I kid. All right. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you later, bud.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Eric Grondal, brought to you by Alias MX, Adept Creative Co. All right, that's it. That's all we need those for. So we can take those back off. Dan, you can go back to actually hearing us now.
I can hear you with those.
All right, Seth, did you look those points up?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to ask.
Sorry.
That's all good.
What do we got?
Hayden Deegan with 50 points.
Okay.
And Joe
Saw
Shimoda
that
with
coming.
42.
So 8 behind. Okay, cool. Well, we'll get to that more when we start off with, when we get to the 250s there. Can you grab that iPad for me?
Yeah.
All right, so I want to thank everybody for tuning in there. We got started late, as everybody knows, because of Seth. This is Seth's fucking fault. So let's just run down everybody who's bringing the show to us here. So Rev X Products, a.k.a. Mr. Dan over here.
Yes.
Bringing you the show, keeping the lights on here, whether they may be flashing on and off or not. He's keeping the lights on.
New bulbs next year.
Huh?
New bulbs next year.
They're fucking LEDs, man. Fucking stupid. It'd probably be better if we had new bulbs, to be honest with you. Gutter Works going to be bringing you our 450 race recap. Complete Racing Solutions going to be bringing you our halftime report. Flo Racing going to be bringing you our 250 race recap. We do not have a Rev X segment. Cole's not here, but Cole is supposed to be here in the next 2 weeks, I think, for the next two shows. So we'll go back to a Rev X segment, which I need to just be better. I need to not have to work on Sunday so I can text Cole in the morning and remember to be like, hey, man, put the Rev X segment up. So we just got to say Rev X Products like 100 times every show. That's just what we got to do. We got to not suck at this. All right. We're in the TLR Coatings studio, of course, here. We already had a TLR tinfoil hat. We're going to have a Holster Co. or the Armory presented by the Holster Co. Reload rant. I've got rants lined up. And yeah, I think that's everybody. Alias MX, Adept Creative Co. there. And we'll see if these two can come up with a NANO Extreme painful take of the show. The painful take right now is the fact that Seth didn't show up till 6:25. You're gonna get this the entire time. No, you weren't. Your text tells me you were done working on the truck. You made a piss poor time management decision.
No, Matt made me.
No, if you would have told Matt, hey man, I can't go. I gotta go down here and do Travis's show. Matt would have let you off the hook.
That's what I said.
He likes me.
I told him that. He said, no, you have time.
No, yeah, you probably did actually have time to get there, grab the shit you needed, and get back. But you guys are kids.
Yeah, well, I was with Hunter, so.
Now we're gonna blame. You gotta take accountability here, Seth.
No, with this
accountability.
one.
He's young. We'll teach him.
You didn't hear any of that, but it was the tire.
But it was
Ran out of gas. There was a.
Oh no, Seth! We had the gas thing at some point, didn't we?
I got stuck in the mud.
We had the gas thing. All right.
That was 100% on me.
Anyway, sorry to everybody too that I got to blow my nose a gazillion times today. I'm dying of allergies. Don't have any allergy meds. I try not to take them. Apparently, they cause. Oh yeah, that's right. Memory loss. That's a fucking thing, apparently. So,
speaking of the Gutter Works race team, they killed it at RedBud this weekend.
Did they?
I think Josh won every moto he was in, and Zane won most of his.
That sounds about right. And Josh decided like 5 minutes before he was going to ride, right?
Yeah, probably.
Zane on the Super Mini?
And the 125.
Did you peep out that frame?
Yeah, Super Mini was yesterday, Super Mini and 125 today. Josh had to put a clutch in the 125 last night.
Did you peep out that frame? It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I know the guy that coated it.
I'm sure you do.
Blue welds, frickin' just wet like a duck's back. We'll go with that one right now because we're on YouTube. So
kids hauling.
It's awesome. So yeah, it'll be great. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully he continues that. They did pretty well at the Brawl last week too. Mm-hmm. Josh got what, 3rd and 30 plus?
3rd and 30 and 2nd and 25.
Gives me no hope to race 30 plus.
Oh, and Zane was top 5 in both Super Mini classes against all Loretta's kids.
Yeah, and then he hit the deck.
Yeah.
Good job, Zane. God, these kids. So, all right. Let's jump into 450 race recap. Maybe if this stupid thing works. Brought to you by our friends at Gutter Works. Josh, Kayla, and friends. I don't know who else works for them, to be honest with you. So we'll just go Josh and Kayla. Always well hung, just like Justin Barsha, who was racing yesterday, which is awesome. All right, so we'll start off here. Jet Lawrence. I don't know how to talk about this because we only did one moto. Everything in my mind is incomplete.
The outcome would have been the same.
I think so too. I think he did exactly
even if we did 2, the outcome would have been the same.
I'm glad we all are on the same page here.
I know people are going to comment and be like, "Oh, they're guzzling just balls
no, it doesn't
again."
matter. Well, maybe. Is anybody commenting in the chat there? Has anybody talked about
even not on the live feed? When they watch it later on, they'll be like, "They're guzzling Jets balls
again."
again."
Yeah, I'm gargling hard. It's fine.
I'm
it's
sorry.
No big deal.
That
One
is.
person says, "What's up? I'm alive" by the name RS.
Oh, Ralph, what's up, buddy?
But Jet is just Jet.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't think he pulled out a big lead because he knew he had a second moto that he had to ride.
He does
He was just
that.
conserving.
I don't think you could have pulled a big lead on that track,
No.
to be honest with you.
But they've
It was
talked
sketchy.
like before with Dazzy and stuff, and like he's like, I tell him to push just as hard as he has to.
Yeah.
He's not trying to win by a
Smart.
minute and a half like
Smart.
Eli did. Like he's just winning. Just
Which is
winning.
just crazy, because then you have Ricky and Stu in the booth talking about it, and it's just like, these two don't know anything about this. They were like, hey, we're going to win by 4 minutes, and fuck you.
But you even hear them say, like, he may be the most naturally talented rider we've ever seen. Like,
He 100% is. He 100% is. And I don't care what anybody says. Let's get the comments rolling. Deegan will never beat him.
no.
Deegan will not beat him. He may beat him in a moto. He may beat him in a race here and there.
Never in a championship.
Never will beat him in a championship
Jack
unless
gets
he's out.
hurt. Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
I think when we see Deegan on the 450, he is going to push it so hard that kid stands to get hurt a lot more than anybody else.
No, you're wrong. We'll
Just
get to this.
Just blasting it out.
Look, we'll get to this.
No, the way you ride a 250 absolutely translates to a 450. Just listen to the idiots in the comments tell you that. They'll tell you.
You mean that clip
Those
we've
guys
got of
are
him?
always right.
Yeah.
On the
it's
450, just on the limiter?
Yeah, it'll work just fine.
Oh, yeah.
It'll work just fine.
That I literally was like, yeah, that ain't going to work.
No, it's not going to work. But they'll tell you in the comments, trust me.
Oh,
Oh, I know.
Every time I've said it, they're
Don't
like,
worry, they're going to come.
it'll translate just fine. It does not translate. Watch RJ Hampshire. RJ Hampshire completely changed his riding style
100%.
to be efficient on a 450.
100%.
You have to.
100%.
He is doing one heck of a job right now as well.
Does anybody have any doubts that Jet wins this title?
No.
Okay, cool.
Nope.
Just
he-
want to make
I'm
sure
like,
we're all on the
does
same
he-
page here.
Unless he blows a knee out next round.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Chase, second, had a good ride. However,
Chase is the new Ryan Dungey.
I would agree
no,
with
he's
that.
not.
I would
Yeah.
agree with
No,
that
I-
100%.
No, listen. He only wins
I would-
championships when Villapoto's hurt.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll go with that one then.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll go with that one then.
Slap down, right?
Because,
And I like Ryan Dungey, but
Yeah.
let's be honest.
yeah.
He was Kevin Windham.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
second
man.
place. Second place.
second
I love Kevin Wyndham.
Look,
But
yeah, look,
The history's coming out.
what I've been telling here,
Jeff Emmett.
what I've been arguing with Eric,
Oh,
we're just going to keep going.
Jeez.
Just keep digging it. What I've been saying with Chase here, or what I was talking about with Eric, is that I thought yesterday he would try to beat Jet at some point, hit the deck, and when he hits the deck on this KTM, that's the last time he's going to hit the deck on it. He'll be out for this. He'll be out for Designations. We'll probably just plop RJ right in there.
Because what was it, like a year or so? It wasn't last year. It was the year before.
No, it was last year.
Nationals. No, I mean outdoor
Oh.
nationals. When they were at like Washougal and Chase got close. And Jet just, he said, he's like, I let him get close.
Yeah.
And then I just keep turning it up to see at what point he breaks and falls.
Uh-huh.
And that's what he can do.
Uh-huh. And Chase has a mental block with Jet. There's a huge mental block there as far as he cannot beat him. He can't. It just isn't a thing.
No.
So,
Living rent free.
100%. 100%. And like,
And he's living rent. The thing is Jet's living rent free in Deegan's head too.
oh yeah.
They're so wrapped up.
So the Chase and Jet rivalry is way buried deep down because they both have a bunch of respect for each other, but they both just dislike it. Because Chase was the guy when Jet got to Honda, and then Jet is the guy that forced Chase out of Honda. So there is this dislike between both of them, no matter how much. Neither one of them will ever say it,
Yeah.
right? Until we get, Stu Ricky era here like we are, where they're 10, 20 years removed from their prime.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be like, yeah, man, I didn't like him at all when I
Well,
was
like
racing.
Stu and Chad Reed.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Absolutely fucking hated each other.
Yeah.
Like Stu and Ricky never really disliked each other.
Yeah, this is
Stu
true.
and
This
Chad
is true.
Reed
Yes,
hated
the
each
Reed,
other.
Yes, the Reed situation. But the Jet or the Lawrence and the Deegan situation will be
That's Chad
fully
Reed. That's
in.
Chad Reed, James Stewart.
Yes,
That's
100%.
like that's Bob Hanna, Kent Howerton. Like
Yes.
I want to break his legs.
They
kind
are
of thing.
gonna.
Sorry, that was a really old take.
No, that's okay.
That was an old
But
take.
if anybody out there even knows about that, that was one of the worst ones that there was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tomac third. I thought he looked really good yesterday.
He has his moments, and I love Eli Tomac.
Yeah. I thought he looked really good too, and I think when he came over and he just hooked at the top of that, it's just
Yeah.
It was
If he
just
doesn't
one
go
of those-
down, I don't think Chase gets
it
him.
was just a whoops, dang it. You
Yep.
know?
But I've had this conversation with Daniel Blair too when he was on the show, and I was like, because with outdoors, How many times have we seen Eli Tomac crash prior to this year? Not a lot. Not much at all, to be honest with you. And so I asked him the question, hey, is he crashing because Jet's forcing the speed? And he was like, yeah, 100%, which is exactly what I think.
I can see that.
I think Jet is forcing that next level speed, and Eli can go there, but he's not in his prime anymore, so he cannot go there consistently. And then when he does, there are a lot of times, as we've seen, it's just that little over the edge for him, like that little bit over the edge.
I've heard from a few unnamed sources that this iteration of Yamaha this year does not handle that well.
I've heard that too.
That the front end pushes a lot.
Yeah.
It's not.
And I didn't realize till late in the year when everybody else started talking about it that like he hadn't rode this version outdoors.
Nope.
So, what do you guys think he does on that KTM next year?
It's going to be hard to see him on a KTM.
Yeah.
It's like the one bike brand I never thought he'd be on.
Yeah. But he doesn't have anywhere else to go.
I honestly would have thought we would have saw him go back to Kawasaki before KTM.
Well, there wasn't really an opening at Kawasaki when he signed.
Triumph was trying hard.
I get it, but I mean, honestly, before I saw him on a KTM, I could have seen that happen.
Triumph was trying pretty hard.
So was Ducati. But they were not. They weren't.
No.
I mean,
they were wishful thinking.
Yeah, I mean, the Ducati semi definitely wasn't in Cortez, Colorado. It was just rolling through town randomly, right?
It didn't stop.
Yeah, it didn't stop anywhere. And the guy who's the head of racing definitely didn't check in Cortez, Colorado either.
No.
What a weird thing.
He rode both bikes. He rode the Triumph also.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Which doesn't surprise me either, because when Coker moved there, I figured they'd try to get him. So, and like you said, I could have seen him going back to Kawasaki, but there wasn't an opening at the time. Now there is. Ironically, now there is. So, I just wonder what Kawasaki...
The whole Kawasaki deal is just a weird deal.
I just wonder what Kawasaki does for
I feel
the
like
second spot next year.
There has to be a lot of weird influence at the corporate level at Kawasaki. Because a lot of people that work there on the race team are great guys. Great. I mean, like, knowledgeable motor builders, the truck driver, like, everything's great. But other than Eli, when's the last person you saw, like, really go to Cowie and thrive?
I mean, past
Villapoto.
Anderson did in 22.
Kind of.
He won, 9 races? Something like that? He won a lot of fucking Supercross races before he exited stage left.
And then they made bike changes.
Yeah. Well, and then they came out with the new model. But the thing with the new model is, why did they do the new model? Because they knew the sound changes were coming. That's why that bike is slow, because it's quiet.
I think if we would have seen Cita and Cirillo stay fit in good shape, he had a chance.
Yeah, I mean,
He did.
Talk about a guy that just had it all and then just could not ever get ahead of it.
Yeah, but the thing with AC is like that was too much from too early on. Like he was burned out riding hurt from the start.
Yeah.
From the start.
Yep.
Yeah, that's because, okay, we can go down that road. That is because...
That's because the Team Green amateur program is a fucking meat grinder.
Yeah, 100%.
It is.
You know he worked with Coach Rob, right?
Yeah, the Team Green amateur program is a fucking meat grinder.
You know why he quit working with Coach Rob, right?
No.
Because Team Green came in and said, you cannot fucking work with this guy anymore.
Yeah, I'm saying the Team Green amateur program is like, it grinds them up.
Yeah, spits him out. Yeah, which is what happened. So they took him in. They told him he could not work with Coach Rob anymore. And they went to Coach and said, hey, I'm really sorry. The team says we can't work with you. And then where do they send him? Who's he go work with?
Alden fucking Baker.
Alden fucking Baker. And then what happens? We become brittle. We become frail. We have... what did he have when he went pro in 13? It was 13, right? They went pro. Was it 13 or 14?
He dislocated his shoulder right off the bat.
No. When he was outdoors the year before. Because he went pro and outdoors on the 250s. And he had stomach issues or something that fucked him up all summer. Then he comes into Supercross, wins the first one. Then he go 1-2, and then was leading, and then crashed, blows his shoulder out,
pops it back in,
starts riding, can't do it, surgery, goes to Europe.
And it haunted him for the rest of his career.
Yep. And
couldn't hold on.
And then...
Monster Cup on the 450, kills everybody.
Then comes into 450 Supercross, fastest qualifier in 9, 10 out of 17
ton
rounds.
of hole shots, but can't hold on for all 20
Can't hold on
laps.
for all 20 minutes because his arm goes numb, even though he wasn't saying it back then.
Yeah.
And now here we are.
And
now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to cry for him.
And one of my favorite people to actually listen to analyze races.
That's exactly what I was
He's great.
Say.
He
I
is.
think at the position that he just found, he's in.
Him and Brayton together.
Yes.
Awesome.
Brayton, I like a lot, but he's becoming too much of a company man.
Yeah.
Like, there's too much of a, this is awesome, this is going to be great. And it's like, I understand what you have to do and what you're trying to do, but we need more of, like, you two saying, like, have you ever listened to their podcast?
No.
It's pretty good. I don't mind it. I don't listen to it all the time because there's too much other stuff I got to listen to.
Cirillo?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, the Team Green program, it kills riders.
I
mean, there's
not only does it do that, they don't even have a path for anybody to go pro now.
And like amateur riders, there's always amateur riders. There's riders that have issues. But if you look back at the Team Green program and the people that have just not panned out from that Team Green program,
Yep.
From the 80s on.
There's been a lot of that since I've been in the sport.
Yeah, it's been that way since the 80s on.
Yep.
And
So
it has not changed.
all right, moving back on here with our 450s here. Hunter Lawrence 4th. Okay, he was pissed that the races were not continuing.
Yeah.
He was real unhappy.
one of those like toward the end of the moto, starting to figure the track out, like
and probably figuring out some bike setup too, and going, okay, cool, give me a slightly better start next moto, and I'm going to be running with Jet.
He looked like he was starting to push towards the end of the moto. And it was,
he
got
was.
dialed.
He was getting there. RJ 5th. That's
I love me some RJ.
a good ride.
I mean, when he took out was it Hammaker at the Supercross, the finale, I didn't like RJ. I didn't like him very much at all at that point. But the way he's ridden on the 450, like I said, he completely changed his riding style. He is not rev bomb, psychotic, about to crash every 5 seconds. RJ.
He is now Mr. Smooth.
He is.
Mr. Smooth and consistent.
Because I think he realized that, like, if I ride this way on the 450, I'm going to kill myself.
Well, you know.
The career's going to be cut severely short.
Look,
sure.
man, me and Justin will say this over and over again. We saw him walking through the pits at Chicago after that SMX round, and he looked like the lights were on and no one was home. And we have been worried for his health ever since. We were just like, dude, you got kids. Please just...
He's smarter now.
Just stop. So, Kenny comes back, 6th place. Good start in the moto. That first moto, in the moto.
That's just one of those, like, too much time off.
Yeah.
I mean, you can train and ride all you want, but it's too much time off.
100%. Webb comes back, 7th place. He's never been good at these. He's only got one podium.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta fucking sneeze. This sucks. Dude, these allergies are fucking absolutely killing me today. Dylan Ferrandez, 8th. Okay. Again, here we are. I don't have any information because I don't have any interviews. I got one fucking moto, which all we did was watch Jet and Tomac and Chase. So, like, the fuck do you want me to talk about here?
Yeah.
This is unreal. Savachi 9th. Okay. Barsha 10th. Just riding out that gas contract before he gets on that Ducati. I wonder what that Ducati will sound like with him on it.
Have you been around one in person other than Caroli?
No.
We had one out at Battle Creek 2 weeks ago.
Well, why didn't you call me?
So it's a guy that races the vintage division, has a Ducati.
How does he have one already?
We've got him at the dealer, sir.
He's super tight. It's the guy that owns JP Speed Suspension.
No, you can't buy it. They were all sold.
No. So
Eric went to try to get
this
one.
is
Fox has already got 2 out.
yeah. So this is the
That aren't sold?
Well, they're out, delivered.
like
sold.
the Ducati dealership in Detroit. He's super close with the guy.
Oh, gotcha.
The guy got one for a year and got hurt and was like, "Here, Jeff, just ride this for the year." So he brought it out and he said as soon as he got on the bike, he put his Cowie up for sale.
Unreal.
Really?
He's like, and it's to watch it go, and he's a good rider, good vet rider.
Okay.
You know, former A class, has like, that type of thing. It is. He said it's so smooth, fast but smooth. It sounded good, not super loud.
Yeah.
There's a girl. Her name's Addison Klink. She races flat track. She's like 16, 17, but races the pro class. She has one already.
Set up
for flat track.
Wow.
Really?
Already raced it the other night.
That would be
Interesting.
interesting to see.
Yeah. It's super interesting. Eric was trying to buy one, and he said he went to the dealership, and they were like, yeah, there aren't any more available in the U.S. They were all sold. That was before any of them got here.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm interested to see what the 250F's like. I may have to go put money down on one of those, or try to at least. I don't know if I can even. I'm not in that special class. I don't.
You rode the Triumph?
No, I
You
haven't
have?
rode one of those
Really?
yet. No, I was. That was one of the things that was on the list with me and Doug last year.
Yeah.
That then got obviously sidetracked for all sorts of reasons. So
Yeah.
because we were talking to what's his nuts there, Stanton, about bringing some out to ride at what's it called, and then he was like, if not, I'll talk to JT and all that kind of stuff, and so we were gonna set one up, but no, I haven't rode that. I haven't rode a Stark, and obviously I haven't rode a Ducati yet. So
The Triumph 250 is a good bike.
which I would like to ride all three. That would be great.
We had a Stark out there for a demo thing not that long ago too. There's a kid in KZoo that has one. He brings it out.
Nobody called me. I don't know. These things are happening.
Speaking of the Triumph,
Yes.
Faulkner.
Okay. Can we talk about him when we get to 250s?
Yeah.
We're still in
Sorry.
450. We're still in the 450s, Dan. There is a bit of a routine to the show.
You got that slap sound effect?
Yeah,
Okay,
you got
there
slaps.
you go.
You got slap sound effects over there.
Speaking of,
On speed dial.
Well,
I was gonna say, speaking of Team Green Meat Grinder,
all right. So Justin Cooper, let's call this the TLR fucked yesterday. I don't know what happened on the start there, but 22nd way back, comes back to 11th. So okay, but your points leader going in.
he rides way better from the front.
Yeah.
He obviously, I mean, grant, okay, you passed 11 guys, but
Yeah.
you know we've seen.
He didn't pass 10 more.
No, we've seen
No.
well, but we've seen guys like Eli and stuff like that, and Jet. That,
Yeah.
you know, they get a 22nd place start, they're gonna end up on the podium.
Yep.
It's just different,
Yeah. Yeah. He's definitely a start dependent dude.
and he's a very good starter usually, like 99.9% of the time.
Yeah. I wonder if you think the private jet could take off in the lightning storm. Was that okay, or did they have to wait too?
Private jet, I love it.
You can get clearance for that. Yeah.
PJs, bro. PJs. Must be nice to have a rich wife. Jeez, that's all I got to say. Benny Blows, 12th. Justin Hill, amazingly knew there was a race. 13th. Valentin Guillaude, 14th. Not bad. He was up in like the top 5 in qualifying.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, look at this.
I think we missed his window.
What do you mean? Like coming over here?
Yeah, because I mean, GP's what 4 or 5 years ago, like he was.
Yeah, he was a guy.
Yeah, stupid fast. I think he missed the window.
Yeah.
Even still for qualifying as high as he did, going as fast as he did, he was ripping.
Yeah. I mean, which is impressive for a GP guy.
Yeah.
You guys see the videos of him riding at club the last 2 weeks? Just like double, double, double. Okay, today I'm going to triple, triple, triple.
Yeah, he's
just
learning
working it in.
Supercross. Yeah.
Just learning every day. Yeah. Shane McElrath, 15th. Dean Wilson.
I was surprised to see him.
Dino just shows up wherever.
There's money, bro.
Yeah.
There's money.
That's why he does all those World Supercross rounds. Like just
Did
whatever.
y'all hear about the last round of Brazilian Supercross with him when he was on Pulp? That last round of the Brazilian, I don't know what it is, Supercross, Arena Cross, whatever the fuck it is, right? Mm-hmm. So it's basically comes down to him and Lopes for the title. He gets kind of a shit start, I guess, coming through the pack, battling with Lopes a little bit. Guy off of 3 in or something goes down on the backside of this landing. He jumps with the yellow flag out. As he's in the air, sees the dude's bike just laying there. Lands just early enough that he like blips the throttle, gets the front end light, and basically
when he knocked the hole in the case.
Yeah.
And he like pulls in to get oil.
Yeah.
Because who was leading? It wasn't Lopes. It was like
somebody
Patrell.
else. Yeah, Patrell. Yeah. So puts a hole in his case. Bike's leaking oil.
And they're like, save the bike. Save the bike.
3 laps later, they put on the pit board, bike needs oil, and he's like, what the fuck do you mean the bike needs oil?
I did see that.
Didn't know it was piston oil. Pulls in for an oil pit stop in the middle of a race. They pull the plug, put oil in the motor. Now, mind you, there's a hole in the bottom that he's ripped on this guy's foot
and
peg.
there's oil going fucking everywhere when they're dumping it in.
They
it just
drop
smells
the
like
fucking.
oil.
They drop the fucking oil plug to put it back in. So they finally get that in. They get him going, and he was just like, dude, it was insane.
And the bike almost stopped.
Yeah.
Before the fit, like he couldn't jump anything. It was just like
he was just rolling shit, but he
Somehow
got it done, won the title. Because, like, Patrell hit the deck, too, or
He did,
something.
in the whoops.
Like, yeah.
He's like, so
just
my bike's
cartwheeling.
pissing oil, and Patrell cartwheels in the whoops. Like,
Lopes had cartwheeled before that, too. Like, it was a whole thing. It was wild. It was wild. But I've never heard of anybody stopping for oil in the middle of a race. Especially not a Supercross race.
No.
So
No, outdoor moto, you got like 40 minutes, so it's
But-
like, yeah, dump some in.
16th place. All right. Mitchell Oldenburg. Anybody see Mitchell's gear? Dale Jr. Budweiser replica gear, kind of. It was pretty sweet. Shout out Canvas on that. Cody Schock, 18th. Harry Coulis, 19th. Michigan's own Mitchell Harrison, 20th. Jeremy Hand, 21st. And Romain the Pope from France, 22nd.
Coulis is another one. Kind of missed the window.
Yeah. But, bro, he's just here, happy to do it.
I know.
Just here, happy to be here, hanging out for SMX. Qualified for SMX, which is something they need to fix, is the whole points debacle between outdoors and Supercross. 17 versus 22, and
Well, yeah, when you think about, like, Jet won the SMX championship last year without racing Supercross. Mm-hmm. He raced 40% of the races and still won the title.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, it's fine. It's fine. Look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. We want to have this synergy on stuff, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Supercross needs to be a two-moto format. That's all there is to it. We don't need heat races and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We need super pull and we need a two-moto format. That's all we need. And then we can have synergy because we'll have two motos across the entire 3 series for it, which will be great.
So great for all the spectators, too.
Yep. So, all right, that's been your 450 race recap brought to you by our friends at Gutter Works. Always well hung, just like Justin Barsha. How's the live feed going over there, Seth?
The camera over here just shut up.
I like that you're wearing the work shirt on a day when you're not actually working. But on the work days, you don't wear the work shirt.
You know what's funny?
I'm going to give you shit all night because you were fucking late, by the way. You're not going to hear the end of this.
I'm wearing this shirt because I was working on my truck, so I don't care if this gets dirty or whatever.
Wow, that's really nice of you.
What do you mean it's a work shirt?
The clothes I get, you work at a computer here.
Yeah, well, I didn't before.
I understand, but now, that was the first 2 weeks.
Nah, it was like
You worked 4 days on a sandblaster before you were like, man, I could fix your audio for you. You need that multi-camera hooked
Yeah,
up.
hey,
You need that multi-camera hooked up.
This is what really got dirty.
Well, that's good. Although you're gonna wear that work shirt when you show
He's-
up on Wednesday.
He
too?
sandblasted for 4 days, and he was like, yeah, fuck this. You got some computers I can fix?
that was pretty much. No, what it was I got all that shit right, and I thought it's all gonna be plug and play.
No.
3 hours I'm here trying to get it done.
What
Show
cord
starts an
goes
hour
where?
late. Well, then you got to have software and shit, and so I can't figure it out. So then he's telling me that he wants to work with computers, and I'm like,
Here, work
you
with
know
the
what to do with
computer.
computers? Come over here, man. Let me show you something. So showed him, and next thing, like 20 minutes later, he's like, hey, it works. I'm like, wait, what? Pause. Hold
So
on.
he was watching you just torment yourself for
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah. All right, let's jump into the Complete Racing Solutions halftime report. This month we are talking about, boom, Energy Fuel is what we're promoting, which is an absolutely fantastic drink for you during the summer. I went through multiple bags this year because it was so fucking hot and humid that I was just trying to not fucking die most of the time. So make sure to pick up your Energy Fuel at CompleteRacingSolutions.com. Thanks to Coach Rob for hooking those up. The last bag I got, I did not even have to text him and ask for it. He was listening to the show, and I said, yeah, I'm about halfway through this bag. And he literally texted me the next day and was like, hey, man, what flavor do you need?
Yeah, that would have helped RedBud weekend.
We can get you some.
Man.
We can get you. It's great. So what I really do like about it, right, it's got everything in it that you need, including like calories and stuff. So it's not strictly electrolytes and that kind of stuff. It has calories in it, too. It's made like... You can get different blends. This blend I use is made for high endurance athletes per se, even though I'm not technically doing that kind of shit right now, but being out here in 150 degree heat all day, it'll take it out of you. It's got just a little bit of flavor, so it's not a lot of flavor. It's like I use fruit punch. That's my favorite. So I get like almost like a flavored water vibe.
Yeah.
Super easy to drink, just like you're drinking water. Puts that in you. Puts about 240 calories per serving in, which serving is a 20-ounce fucking bottle, basically. Yeah. So, so it works out great. You can do 2 or 3 of them in a day when it's real hot, like RedBud weekend. So, yeah, we'll get you some.
That would have been
a hot weekend.
I know it was. It did suck that day. It did suck. Like we left very quickly after the motos. Very quickly. It was hard to not go home and just watch them in the air conditioning.
I actually did. So I watched Moto 1s from the Thor Tower. And then I text Dan, because we were doing the transponder stuff. I text him, and he's like, go into the scoring trailer down by the night track to watch second motos in the AC while we set up for the night track. And
awesome.
we went down to the scoring trailer by the night track, turned on Moto 2s, set up everything for the night track, and just AC, watch the races.
That's awesome.
Yeah, what is up with that RedBud in the hottest week of the year?
Fuck, dude, I don't know.
Always, forever.
Did I tell you about the gate being closed in the back? So you know the back parking lot there that you have to park in?
Yeah, will call.
Yeah. So we were out there between qualifying and the motos, and just sitting in the AC, right, trying to cool down. Mm-hmm. We go to come back, and that big gate to the road is closed. And so I asked the guy who's sitting there, I'm like, hey, man, can we go in here? He's like, oh, yeah, absolutely. So he goes to open it up, and the cops are standing there, and they're like, hey, you can't open this fucking gate. And he's like, I've worked here for, I don't remember, 20, 30 years. I've worked this gate. The fuck I can't. And he's like, this gate is not to be open. He's like, this gate is to be open all the fucking time. And this dude is yelling at this cop, and I'm like, it's not a big deal. I'll just go around. He's like, no, we will get this gate open. And the cop's like, look, so-and-so told us, and this guy goes, I don't know who the fuck that is, but I've been at this gate for 30 years, and this gate is to stay open in case anybody needs to leave or get in. Mm-hmm. So next thing, they're calling Kirk on the radio.
That's where all the pros and their families and stuff come in.
Yeah, that's where we all go in
and
and out.
You can.
And, dude, I don't blame these cops, because these cops are just following whatever anybody told them who they thought was in charge. They didn't know. But this dude, and I can't remember who it was. God, I wish I could remember the guy's name. I'm sure Kirk will tell us.
Was it Chad Leonard?
Maybe, yes.
Bald
I think
dude
that
glasses. Chad's been working that back gate forever.
Yeah, so then that's the
Bigger
guy.
dude.
Yeah, so then that's the guy, yeah. So he's literally, like, arguing with this cop. It was awesome. And then Kirk shows up, and I'm like, Sir, I'd like to lodge a complaint with management that this gate's not fucking open. And he goes, dude, just chill. The gate's open. And now, mind you, right before he rolls up, I'm just like, yo, man, it's not a big deal. Like, we'll just go around. You guys can figure this out. He's like, no, it's fine. Okay, all right, sweet. So, yeah, shout out to Chad, I guess it is then.
That's who usually works that gate.
Yeah, well, like I said, he was literally spot. I've been at this gate for 30 fucking years. It stays open. The cop's like, no, it doesn't. What did he say, Troy? He's like, I don't know who the fuck Troy is. Mm-hmm. Okay. That was awesome.
Oh, the cops that weekend. I mean, you know, they got the whole mobile command post. Yeah. Like the motorhome just parked there.
Oh, I know. It was, when I was camping there and being there all week, it was getting that way. And that would have been 2016, 17 range. That was when it was starting to.
I can't verify it for sure because I don't know exactly what happened. But.
Oh, here we go. We're getting a good RedBud story.
Yeah, but night track. I want to say it was Sunday. No, I think it was Saturday night. Saturday night, yeah. Mm-hmm. We're getting done. It's like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. And just from where the sign up in the scoring trailer is at the night track, you look over the night track towards the, A4 before you get to B lot. Because A's starting to get a little bit wild, too. It's not just B lot anymore. And you just see a group of, 300 people just up on this hill. Porta potties are going bang. Mm-hmm. And it's just a big crowd.
Yeah.
And then you see the cops start heading that way. And they're over there. You can tell they're like, disperse, and people aren't moving. And the next thing you know, I don't know for sure what happened, but a whole lot of mist shot out of the windows of the cop cars.
Oh, wow.
And everyone started running.
Interesting.
So I'm like, I'm pretty sure there was some pepper spray or some mace being sprayed out because everyone started running, and all I could think of was, man, those campers that are parked right there with their AC on is just sucking all that shit in right now.
I'd have been so pissed.
Well, you can pretty much guess they were not sleeping.
No, it was like I said, just you could see it from the night track, just mist fly out from the vehicles, and then people start running.
So we're looking at buying a camper. My chick really likes to camp. I don't. I like to camp at Hampton Inns.
Yeah.
So our compromise here is going to be I'm going to have AC and Starlink and my own bed and a place to shit that's not a porta potty. So we're looking at that. We've been talking about going to RedBud and camping for years, but obviously we haven't had a camper. So when I do get one, my go-to spot right now, if I cannot get one that's like right trackside there, you know, one of the fancy lots or whatever.
Yeah, like by Larocco's.
Yeah, is going to be to that real front lot out by the road there, like where you come in. Justin said he camped there last year with some friends. Said it was awesome.
Yeah, because part of that is employee.
Okay.
And then the front part is people.
Okay.
So like where I was at I was right along the fence at Tim's house.
Okay, yeah.
Super quiet.
Yeah.
Super quiet.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Like, I want to be able to go into the chaos if I want to, but I also don't want to be anywhere.
Because the four corners is insane.
Oh yeah, I'm out on that.
You can barely walk through there.
Oh yeah, I'm out on that.
Let alone drive, ride.
Bro, so the last time we camped at RedBud, we were tent camping, mind you. There were like a whole group of us, and we had 2 or 3 tents. We were four corners there, almost like just across from the night track.
Yeah.
Somebody ran through my buddy's tent, and I mean like feet ran through my buddy's tent. He's like, bro, I was sleeping, and next thing I know, whoosh, right through both sides. And we get up in the morning, dude.
Welcome to RedBud.
And I just am like looking at this tent like, what the fuck, man? Oh god, that was terrible.
There this weekend, I was up on the 50 track with my 14-year-old son, and I was telling him, like, we're at the 50 track, and I was like, you see this tree line right here? And he's like, yeah. I was like, back in the 90s, this 50 track wasn't here. I was like, I said, your grandpa, like, this is where we camped. We camped right here along this tree line.
Yeah.
The mini track wasn't there. Like, I'm like, there was no A lot, no B lot. It was a free-for-all.
Bro.
Pull in and camp.
When I started going there in 2013 or 2014, one of those years was my first year there. B lot was up by the fucking entrance to the track. So you had everybody come in, day people, and all the A people would have to walk by all the passed out drunk people.
Carnage.
Like, dude, I like thinking back now, I'm just like, how did you think the best idea was to put this up here by the track so that when you're coming in, all the VIPs that are coming in are going, what the fuck happened over? I mean, I think I have a picture somewhere. It's probably on my Facebook.
You said 2013 was your first year?
13 or 14. I wasn't really into dirt bikes as a kid. I was into it in the 90s, right? I'd watch on ESPN and stuff, but I wasn't allowed to have dirt bikes or anything.
First year at RedBud was 1985.
Wow.
I was 10 months old.
Holy shit.
And we went like every year until I was like 21.
That doesn't count because you were dragged.
Pushed
Your first year
in a stroller.
And honestly,
when you walk in.
I remember going there at 6 or 7 years old. I was a huge Damon Bradshaw fan. This is when him and Stanton were going at it, And you could park right behind where the old starting line was. Because all the pro pits was farther over. He parked right there. Right where the trees are now and like in no man's land, all that. Like, that's where he parked.
So I had buddies that went in. They were going in like 07. I had one of my best friends in high school was hanging out with like Matt Wyman and Tommy D and all of them when they were back in the RedBud Beach hot tub days. So I would hear these stories, but I never went because I was never into dirt bikes. And then in 2013, I bought a dirt bike, and then the chick I was hanging out with at the time, her friends were going, then she was going to go, and then my buddy worked at Harding's, and that was the year that Muscle Milk was like sponsoring it or something. So we got like Honda hospitality passes that week, which was fucking awesome.
You went and experienced it for the first time, and you're like, whoa.
Dude, so I remember rolling in the first time, because that was when you could still come in at the bottom there when you were just being there. Or no, we were camping that week too. So so I came in at the bottom. I remember looking over and seeing Larocco's, and I went, yeah, there isn't a fucking chance I'd ever roll up that. Even like I wouldn't walk up that thing. Flash forward 2 years later, when I'm racing. And I come around the first lap of practice, and I'm like, well, here we go. I remember, like, those words are just in my head. Like, I'm never going to even roll up that thing. And then I'm just like, double. Just a little old man. Whoop. Okay, we're cool. So.
All right, so the question is, did you close your eyes?
Yeah, I fucking did, dude. There was no. That's a big fucking hill.
It is.
So, side note on Larocco's leap and how much the rider performance value and C-class system is broken.
Oh, jeez.
There was a C-class rider jumping the leap this weekend.
What?
Dude.
I'm not kidding.
Okay, now that's cherry picker extreme right there.
That, first off, if I saw that, I would yell at that guy. Like, hands down, I would yell at that guy. I'd be like, you are fucking kidding me. And this is coming from a guy that raced a D-class race that shouldn't have raced it. I still lost, but I raced a D-class race, all right? And shouldn't have been racing D-class. But if I saw a C-class guy jump the leap, I would literally be... I mean, you're an AMA official. I would be over at you like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Instantly advanced to A.
Instantly.
There's no rule against it. There's no rule against jumping triples in the C-class anymore.
Yeah, okay.
That was a 2001 thing.
I'm gonna use a little logic here, and then I'm gonna go have words with him too. I'm gonna be like, well, you might as well follow me over there because you're gonna revoke my AMA card because I'm gonna beat the shit out of him for being an asshole. It's the stupidest fucking thing ever.
Now, mind you, this is a C-class kid who has been to Loretta's on Super Minis. Like, why are you racing C-class?
Because he's a fucking asshole. Because that C-class title is probably gonna get him some. Newsflash, it's not. This is the same thing as that P-Dub. You want me to start Holster Co. Reload rant here?
Yeah.
The fucking P-Dub class title doesn't get you a fucking thing either.
Everybody knows why he was riding in C-class.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way he's going to win everything.
Well, yeah, he's going to win.
Yeah, because the lap times really weren't great.
He's going to win himself a state championship.
He won the C-class.
C-class.
Yeah, he won the C-class, and he was jumping the lead, but the lap times weren't, There was vet guys going faster.
So, Dan, how much money do you offer to a C-class state championship rider for a sponsorship?
Quite honestly, if there was a C-class state championship rider, I'd ask him, why the hell are you in a C-class? I mean, don't get me wrong. Every one of us that's ever raced out there,
Yeah.
we have all seen the cherry pickers.
100%.
All.
100%.
Well, and there are some people that is where they're at and where they're going to be. Some people just plateau and never get any faster. But
And they'll never get faster because there's 5 guys in that class that never moved.
And there are way too many that ride it and absolutely should not.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry.
That's okay.
The cool thing about
I knew as soon as I said
what type of racing it is.
no, it doesn't matter.
It's all
Brother, we're
I-
at halftime.
I knew as soon as I said C-class jump the leap, you were going to shit yourself. So I was like,
I mean, I've done some of like the Envision things, right? I've watched enough GoPro clips and thought like, man, what would it be like to jump that? And like, when I really get myself in the zone visioning it, I just think about going off that lip and how high I am, and like I shit my pants sitting there in a vision, not actually doing it. I'm just like, holy shit, because there is no coming back once you commit.
no.
You're either going ass over tea kettle or making it. Probably ass over tea kettle.
That would fall
There's
under
not
one
there's
of
not a
those-
very large margin of error on that jump.
That would definitely fall under one of those things where we've all done stupid things in our lives. But I'll tell you what, for me to do something like that, I would need some help to do that. Whether it's liquid, whether it's whatever, I would need some help to be stupid enough to
Probably a lot of cocaine in my case, to be honest with you. I'm gonna have to be completely out of my fucking
Something.
mind. There's no chance.
I would have had to have huffed race gas for the previous week.
I
That
think
may have done it.
I mean,
blacked out, just send it.
I think I'd skydive
Listen,
before I do that.
Yeah.
I've been hurt a lot, and I don't want to get hurt anymore. I don't know that there's an amount of money you could pay me to try it.
I don't think
Now,
so either.
at 40 years
Right,
old, like
right.
at 40 years old, like I don't,
No.
because I could I could lose the use of my body from the neck down. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, no thanks.
Well, that's one of the things as you get older. And I mean, I'm older than you guys by a bit.
Couple years.
The older you get, the motocross tracks just become smoother by the year. The jumps just get smaller.
Till you get to my case.
Next thing you
and
know, you're in your backyard and you're like, woohoo!
You've got a turn track in the hayfield behind your house with
I
a
got
jump
a grass
for,
track and I have to mow it.
with a tabletop for a pitter. Yep, we're good. Okay, let's talk a little bit here. Halftime stuff. Okay, so I asked you guys, or I told Eric earlier, and then I said, you guys, venues that we think SMX, because SMX in my mind is the playoffs. It should be the biggest, most grandiose races of the year, right? We should be cool places, real grand places, not like St. Louis does not come to mind. The Texas Motor Speedway,
Nope.
the idea behind it was great, but we just got fucked. Dirt, etc.
Like I said,
Way out in the middle
Circuit
of
of the Americas
Yeah.
would be a good one.
Circuit of the Americas would be a good one.
It is, but it's way out in the middle of nowhere.
Your turn.
You know, I think looking at this whole deal, the 3-race format, I think it should be switched up so that you have more of like a Supercross, more of like an outdoors, more of like a national,
I think we
So
nailed
each
it good.
one,
I think with that
you know?
train of thought, we nailed it good the first year. You had Charlotte, which was kind of
Yes.
the combine. You had Chicago, which was Moto, and then you went to LA, which was the Supercross side of it. I did like. I agree with you. I like that. If you're going to do the super motocross thing, okay, fine. Let's do 3 like that. But what are the venues we could go to? Yeah, location as far as a race goes.
Gatorback.
No. that was stupid. I'm gonna have to mute you if you say something like that again.
honestly,
Used to be a national.
from a business standpoint,
We all make mistakes when we're
From a
young.
marketing standpoint, from a from spectator standpoint, as big a deal as this is, they need to be looking outside of the box. And I
Which
mean,
I've heard they are.
honestly,
What's
could
in
you picture something like this in New York City?
Yeah.
Could we get into like what is the big area down there where they've got all
Central Park?
the
Yes. I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah, I
but
don't
mean,
know. That's
I'm just saying. If
I don't know that
it's big
SMX
as
is
the
mainstream enough for that.
Don't know though, but I mean it's different venues.
But
It
they
is
did
spelled.
they did do an enduro cross straight rhythm in downtown Nashville.
Yes.
And
Which
they
was
also
fucking
did a
cool.
straight
Yeah.
rhythm on Huntington Beach, which took up the whole damn near 2 miles.
Yeah,
of
the
it.
beach, yeah.
I don't know what they would have paid to do that, but it took them.
Could you imagine
weeks.
shutting down like 10
Ti-
10 city blocks
Or
and
Times
just
Square or something.
10 city blocks in a big city and just building an SMX track?
I don't know.
But the safety protocols for that, like with the buildings, and like it would be so like there'd be so much.
But I think they could do it.
I mean, I think they could do it. I'm just saying, like cost wise.
yeah.
Ugh.
So the first place that popped into my mind,
Mm-hmm.
Bristol Motor Speedway.
Why?
Think about it. It's a Coliseum, dude.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
you
not
want
a
to talk
very big track.
you want to talk grandioso and everything else in between. Bristol, in my mind, is a thing. They obviously aren't scared of dirt. They had a dirt race there.
They've got lots of dirt
So-
races, yes.
That to me seems like one that's like a no-brainer as far as like, hey, we could go there, and that's on that grand scale.
Yeah,
I was say, what are the other like big NASCAR places with Talladega? But that's not really a
Talladega,
thing.
you run to the same thing.
It's huge.
Now, could I see Indy Speedway?
No.
Indianapolis Speedway? You don't think so?
The Brickyard?
All right.
No.
Thinking about it, Bristol, okay?
Yeah.
It's a short oval.
Yeah.
All right. You've got seating where you could have a track where it could be 3/4 of the way around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The big speedways, Indy, look at Daytona.
Yeah, I know.
You've got just a little bit, and they won't let you build it on the asphalt, so you're so far away
Yeah.
that it's one of those where the closer you can keep your spectators, so that it's the.
But there is a lot of room in the infield there at Indy to have one.
Oh, it's huge, but they.
I know, I've been
golf
there.
course and everything else.
Yeah, but there's still, when you go behind pit lane, there's all the road course area in there.
Golf course.
I mean, the golf course would be sweet to be to have one
Augusta.
there. Huh?
Augusta.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I don't know that we're gonna get that one.
I mean, every dirt bike guy that goes to a golf course is like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the sand traps are the
100%.
I mean, I've never done it. I would never do that.
I like the New York idea, like literally just in the street.
Yeah, like I said, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, they did a straight rhythm in Nashville, like the Enduro Cross one.
What about Hawaii?
The logistics, terrible. And also,
About to sign a new big
I mean,
TV deal.
the logistics are terrible. And if you I was listening to Whiskey Throttle a while back, and they were talking about how they went over there and did a Supercross.
Yeah.
The dirt's not good. Hard for spectators to get there. It's not just the logistics of getting the teams and the races
Yeah.
there. Spectators, you're screwed.
Coliseum.
Coliseum is. I do think
I
that
mean,
needs to
it's
be.
the history.
Yeah.
It's that one place where it just almost has to be. That's where the finale almost has to be.
If you want to do Texas, what about the Rose Bowl?
Pasadena.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's California.
Or yeah. Duh. Sorry.
Mm.
I mean, I just think of iconic stadiums, right? If
Yeah.
you're going to go to a stadium or something.
It's going to be warm there. It's going to be nice. You guaranteed that. The
Yeah.
weather is
Yeah,
gonna
well,
be
that's the
good.
other thing is during SMX time, you're starting to get into the fall time
Yeah,
in the
football
East
stuff.
Coast. Like, you've got to be
I've never seen
Yeah.
lightning in Pasadena.
middle to West Coast.
You ever see lightning in Pasadena?
I mean, you've got to be more towards the West because of the time of
Yeah.
year.
And I think they're trying to do East, Central, and West,
Yeah.
from what I understand.
End at the West, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of other even places, right, that we could.
Because let's be honest, football stadiums aren't really big enough.
No,
They're not.
I'll be interested to see what.
Not
this,
to do SMX.
I'll be interested to see what this
Yeah, you're right.
St.
You're
Louis
right.
thing looks like.
Like, Sam Boyd always worked in Vegas because they went outside of it.
Yeah,
You know, for like Monster Cup, they went outside.
yeah. The drag strip is anticlimactic there in
Yeah.
Vegas. Like, that's not great, but I don't know. But again, too, okay, cool. Why can't we get set up somewhere on the strip?
I don't think that's going to happen anymore. F1 has just about destroyed that.
There's got to be somewhere. There's got to be some shit, some parking lot behind
There
one
are,
of the casinos that we can
there are
put a
parking
track.
lots that the hotels own that are big enough to hold the entire venue.
Yeah.
But you don't have the seating.
Bring seating in.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got an SMX track,
I know,
you
it
got
just sounds like
extra room.
it just sounds like a logistical nightmare to me in general.
I mean, I understand.
That's why they're using facilities that already have the seating, already
And
have the
that's smart.
parking. Yeah.
But like I
smart.
said, I have heard that they are pitching, hey, we'll bring everything in.
Well, I understand that, but this isn't the Olympics. It's not going to bring in that kind of money. It's not like you're going to shut down and change downtown
Yeah,
Atlanta
but the
to have
playoffs
a-
don't have to bring in that kind of money. That's where the TV deal comes in.
No, but I'm saying like
That's why we have playoffs.
Yeah.
That's why we have playoffs. It's not, well, it definitely wasn't World Supercross. It definitely was.
But you've got to consider like if you did it in a city,
Yeah.
the businesses that would be shut down for the time that was there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cities
You
aren't
have-
going to agree to that.
In Vegas, there's some of that if I remember right, they have to compensate them for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, the hotels, every hotel in Vegas that has a room that overlooks anything portion of that track or that race or the festivities of F1 has a surcharge on it.
Uh-huh.
And it's huge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if you think you're going to get a room and watch it,
$2,000 or
and not get
$3,000
out
bucks
of
a night.
it, yeah.
I've got a buddy that lives there.
Well, and the issue you also run into, like when we were talking about, like with Central Park. Central Park, they can throw big concerts and stuff there because you're just cleaning up trash and stuff like that. Bikes and gas and oil and big
Yeah, I
rigs
know.
and stuff. It's a whole different thing.
I'll be interested to see where it goes. Like I said, knowing now, having heard that they're trying
I
to
can
do
see
all this
Nashville
different
doing
stuff.
something just because that's the type of city it is.
Yeah, we're going. It's like we won't go back to St. Louis because St. Louis is going back on the schedule.
I just
for
meant like
Supercross.
to actually do something in the city.
Yes.
That's the type of city I could see
Check this out.
being, future forward on that.
Yes. Chicago is opening up more to racing. 2 weeks ago, they had their first offshore boat race in over 25 years.
in Lake Michigan.
Yeah. Now, you know where that great big park area is?
Millennium Park.
So it's overlooking the water and everything like
Yeah,
that.
right
That'd
by
be
the
cool.
right by the Shed Aquarium,
Yeah.
the planetarium,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
Millennium
exactly.
Park. Yeah.
And I mean, you could even over by Shed Aquarium, they have so many parking lots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they're huge.
How many people do you think would get shot while we were there?
Nah, not as many.
Well,
as
because you have like the Bears Stadium is right there.
Yeah.
It's a huge parking
Not
lot.
as many as
Which,
you
by the
think.
way, there's another venue because they're leaving.
Right on the shores of Lake Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
That
Because
was
Chicagoland wasn't even Chicagoland. That was Joliet.
It's
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
e-
Joliet. Yeah,
It's not even Chicago.
Yeah.
It's Joliet.
but
I mean, you got Joliet, and then you've got that Out of Bound Country Club, which is just about right across the street. They could do either one.
Mm-hmm.
But to have a venue where there's a ton of people,
yeah,
where you could bring in interest to the
Mhm.
sport. You know, that's why I'm thinking
Yeah.
of New York. If you did it in Chicago, I mean, how many venues are there out there where we could do something like that? Milwaukee,
yeah, they don't have a race either.
they don't.
And this is a prime time of the year to have a race up in
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
And I mean, who knows? Just throwing it out there.
Somewhere in Minnesota too. It's early September. Weather's nice.
True.
Nice enough to do.
Oh, save that Minnesota race till January. That way they get the true effect.
Oh no. We won't go back. Well, like we won't go back there.
Right?
They don't want to carbon monoxide poison everybody
oh,
again.
Man.
What a! I'm so happy. I was supposed to be there. I had flights and everything booked, and then they had COVID restrictions that were on off, and so the day before we were going to leave, We were gonna fly Wednesday, me, the kid, and the chick, to go there because we were gonna go to Mall of America for 2 days before the race. And then literally like the day before, I was like, "Fuck it, dude, I'm over it. I'm not going to play this COVID restriction bullshit game."
Yep.
So I called and canceled everything, and yeah, we didn't go. And then everybody got carbon monoxide poisoning, and I went, "Well, that was a good idea."
Well, if you've ever hopped off a plane in Minnesota in January, you will get the true effect of what winter really is.
Oh yeah, no, trust me, I'm well aware. Nope, I'm out. I don't really need to go there either.
No, I can't see one being there, even though I'm from there.
No.
I can't see putting a race like this there. I don't think that it would encourage the spectators to actually come out and actually see it. But I mean, looking at venues where we could do this, what about Tampa? Tampa's got a huge area where you could have it right there by the bay and everything like that.
That'd be cool too.
Miami.
Yeah,
Miami would be cool too.
Dolphin Stadium.
Set it up on the beach.
Or whatever that soccer stadium is where the Formula One shit is.
Yeah.
I can't think of what it is, but what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I don't know if I'd even want to think about interrupting those people with their soccer games.
Well, Orlando's got a big stadium because they have the Orlando City, like the big MLS team. It's huge.
Oh, I don't know.
Huge.
Big soccer stadium.
I only go to Disney World. I don't know.
And Orlando has all of the facilities, so when you're not doing that, you could do
Orlando has
something else.
everything.
Yeah. So I mean,
It's too bad we still didn't have that racetrack at Disney World. We could do one there. That'd have been sweet.
Yeah.
All the
That would be really
all the infrastructure would have
Yeah,
been
we've
there.
got a huge NASCAR facility here.
Yeah.
MIS is giant.
Yeah.
And an assload of property.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got that big country. What is it, Wild Horses or something like that?
Yeah, Faster Horses.
Faster Horses,
The big country music festival.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Mm-hmm.
And where do you have more moto fans?
Right. Yeah.
Great question. I don't know.
That's a good
Mr.
point.
D14, where do we rank in the nation here?
Number 1.
All right.
We are the largest district in the nation.
And yet all we have is Detroit Supercross and RedBud.
Well, we got RedBud.
We do have RedBud.
RedBud's the big one.
Which is, once again, I tell people this all the time. I'm like, that is the most famous motocross track in the world.
Yes.
No matter where you go, if you talk to somebody who know dirt bikes, you can be in Germany, fucking Latvia, whatever. If you say RedBud, they're like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Or if you go there, they know me.
Yeah.
They come from all over the world, and they go YouTube, and you go, oh yeah, you don't understand another fucking word they say, but they'll blurt out YouTube as they're staring at you.
If they know anything about dirt bikes, you say RedBud, they know.
Yep.
That's true.
It is the most recognizable name in dirt bike racing.
Yep. So, all right. Well, that was a fun little experiment
So
there.
yeah, we do have that.
So what do we agree on? What
Circuit of
LA
the Americas
top
is the
three?
best one.
LA Coliseum.
LA
Coliseum and Circuit of the Americas.
Yep.
That's what I think.
That's what we got.
Or downtown Nashville.
Downtown Nashville. But we're going back to Nashville next year. I heard it's on the schedule.
They build a new stadium, right?
Are they? I don't know.
Yeah, they've been working on it for the last couple of years.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think the Titans, they're building a new stadium.
I don't know. I didn't know anything about that. We're going to Cleveland, too. Did you guys hear about that?
Who the fuck wants to go to Cleveland for anything?
Well, I mean, I'm excited because it's only 3 hours away.
I
so
know,
it's
but
another
it's
Supercross I
fucking
can go
Cleveland.
To. I mean, yeah, I've only been there once. I don't
Who
remember.
says let's go to Cleveland?
Browns
See,
fans.
I'm in disagreement with you because I tell you what, I've been to Cleveland and I tell you, there's a lot of stuff to do in Cleveland. If you
I
go down to
know,
the flats
but
or whatnot,
fucking-
and the people there are great.
It's
They're
Ohio.
great.
Yeah, quit being such a negative
know?
Nancy, James.
It's
Jesus.
Cleveland, man. It's Ohio.
I mean, it is fucking
Oh.
Ohio.
He's the only one not from Michigan, right?
I'm from Minnesota, so I'm neutral, man.
We got rivalry.
We're not going back to
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, are we?
Yeah.
I don't think so. So, with the Northeast Swing, what I heard was that we did all 4 of them last year because we can't do it for the next year or two because of the FIFA World Cup is going to be
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Okay.
They're using, like, all of those stadiums up
I
there.
don't think Pittsburgh was that great anyway.
That'll bring in world spectators.
I don't know. I'm sure I have an email with all sorts of stats from it.
Yeah.
Because I am a valued member of the media with Super Motocross. So I get emails that tell me stats of things.
Look at you.
I'm pretty important. I'm pretty important.
kind of
Get
a
all
big
the
deal.
stats.
Dude, when What's His Nuts was here a couple of weeks ago, Denver, and he was like, yeah, man, I'm friends with Tim. And I was like, you think Tim would want to come on the show? And he's like, I don't know, I can ask. And I'm like, well, just make sure you tell him. We are a accredited media outlet.
Thought Tim Ritchie?
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to happen.
I'm trying to go straight to the source, bro. Just, hey, bud, what's up?
Tim has one of the greatest sense of humors you'll ever come around.
I mean, I'm very excited because I've never talked to him.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to set something up for off season here.
Yeah. He's a great guy.
Because Denver's like, well, we may have to go to him. I'm like, we just call him if he doesn't want to come here. Like, it's not a problem. I'm only an hour away anyway. Like, it's not a big deal. Come on, Tim. You got nothing else to do. It's off season, bro.
Yeah.
I'll make sure it's after the grass race. All right. then it's closed down. We're fine.
You can't wait for that. That is one of the best events. Grass race is just awesome.
I've never been.
What?
I don't have any real drive to go.
Grass race is so fun.
I mean, I just ride in my backyard in the grass. It's fun.
It's so fun.
I don't really like it. It's wet.
The XR race is awesome.
The older you get, the more you'll like it.
Grass race is a blast.
I don't know.
When you fall down, if you slide, you don't get hurt.
Vet Fest is also a blast.
Yeah.
I've done Vet Fest before.
No kids.
No mini bike classes.
No mini parents. It's so smooth.
It's all just old guys drinking beer and riding dirt bikes. I did enjoy Vet Fest. That was a fun one.
Dude, grass race is a ton of fun.
I don't know. I got to ask if I wanted to go.
It's only a little slick in the morning. It's not bad. Like once the dew
You ever
wears
been
off.
test riding a bike when you didn't know the grass was wet, and next thing you know, the bike's sliding away from you, and you're sliding on your ass, and you're just going, I don't even know what the fuck.
It's only first thing in the morning. Once a couple bikes get on it, the dew's gone. It's fine.
I didn't even need the grass to be wet.
I
It
always
just worked the same.
I always end up in first practice.
That's because it's C practice.
No, I'm in vet practice now. I'm old.
Oh,
I still end up being first practice.
C practice is usually first.
I don't know. Every time I seem to go, I seem to be like last moto and fucking first practice. So I ride at 8:30 in the morning.
I do think
first motos at 2:30 in the afternoon.
I do think a lot of places like punish the vet beginner, like the vet sport class.
And I get out at fucking. I get done at 8:30 at night. Sweet.
Yeah.
I've only been here for 18 hours. Rode for 42 minutes total.
Grass race is a fun time though, because you got the open ride the day before, so you get a bunch of track time, and then the race the next day. The XR race is a blast.
I don't know. How much do I have to pay Tim to just be able to go out there by myself?
Good luck with that.
Can I just pop the checkbook open? Like, bro, you don't even got to prep it. Look, just give me the skiddy. I'll prep the shit myself that I need prepped.
So you know how long it would take to prep that track with a skid steer?
Nah, man, I just want to make sure I don't die.
Like
going
4
up the
dozers
face.
out there at once.
I just want to make sure I don't die going up the face. The rest of it, I don't care.
Dude, their faces they have weekends they don't touch the faces.
Yeah.
The faces don't get rutted out because Tim has like the greatest clay in the world packed into that shit like concrete.
Well, that's good. I also want to ask him about the sand he put in there for designations that he didn't put in there, because I have a lot of questions about that. I went off that. I did the practice day, and I went off that back off camber there, and I didn't realize that it was still an off camber. I thought it was just a downhill straight into T1.
No.
And I was like, this is going to be sick.
Yeah, the first designations, because we had a GLMX race there like 2 weeks before that.
Yeah, which I didn't go to that.
Yeah,
but I did the practice day.
I raced that new iteration of the track right before MX Nations.
So I go flying off that hill coming out of the pro section there, thinking like, this is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna go down this hill.
No,
it was
off
first
camber,
practice.
off camber like this.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna go floating into T1, which I'd never jumped at that point, and I'm just gonna jump it because now I got a straight shot. So this is gonna be awesome. I go floating off, and all I see is, holy shit, this is a 45-degree angle towards the outside. And all that's on the outside is a pile of mud and sand that has washed off from the rain. And I almost fucking died. I made it 2 more laps, and then I pulled off and was like, yep, well, that was fun. Gonna go home.
I'm done for the day.
I'm done. So, yeah, so me and him got to talk about all that sand he put on there, because that was ridiculous. He's going to be so pissed at me. I put no fucking sand on that track, man. All right, Tim. Well, I rode that track, and I'm going to call some BS on this one.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like Prado's engine guy. This is bullshit, man. All right. Let me continue on my Holster Co. reload rant here. And this is going to raise some eyebrows with some people. I'm probably going to get a sternly worded email, but we're going to go for this, okay?
I can't wait.
You want to know what really grinds my gears? With SMX, they say the payout, these riders are competing for $1 million. You guys know the payout goes to the team, right? It just had, like, most of them, I've done some asking here, the teams just transfer it to the riders.
Yeah.
There are a few teams, and I don't have specifics, there are a couple teams that do take a small percentage.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard upwards of 10 on the teams that do because, hey, we're doing more races or whatever. So here's what grinds my gears about this. The teams are partners with the promoters in the series. So you guys agreed to do these extra races, and now you're punishing the guys winning the money for you. And again, you're on TV. This is what just really drives me crazy. You're on TV promoting it as these guys are winning $1 million. No, it's going to the team. Yes, the team probably passes it on. However, don't sit there and fucking lie to me, Weege. This is my rant for the week. Just call it what the fuck it is. These teams have the opportunity to win $1 million. I don't want to hear that the riders win it, because the riders don't fucking win it. You don't pay it to the riders. This drove me crazy when it came out, when the playoffs first started, that they were going to pay teams, not riders. And it still drives me crazy that now we're still promoting it as this. It's not. That's not what it is. Call it what it is, or change it. Don't pay the teams, pay the riders.
It's because the financial landscape of our sport is set up to fuck the riders.
Well, I understand that.
It just is.
I understand that. And we're just not going to go down that road. I went down that road for years to go. Finally, got back to being an accredited media outlet with the series. Had to backpedal a lot of stuff, but we're
the only mainstream motorsport that isn't just ridiculously lucrative to their drivers, riders, athletes, whatever. F1, fucking insane.
No, I don't agree with that. It's all the same. You get an F1 seat?
I'm saying, you don't think F1 drivers are paid way more than moto racers? That's what I'm talking about, the financial landscape.
They are, but
NASCAR drivers?
They are, but what I found out through all of this is that with motorsports, period, like, you're doing the same thing throughout the whole thing, which is you're buying your seat. Every one of those F1 drivers, barring maybe a couple, and I don't even know if it's a couple,
they have sponsors that travel with
they
them.
bring sponsors.
Yeah, no, I get that.
That's how you get on the team. Otherwise, you don't drive. The F1's not the best drivers in the world. F1 is the best driver that can bring the most money.
Yeah.
Yes.
There are drivers out there that will drive fucking circles around Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen.
But look at what NASCAR drivers are getting paid.
But they're the same way. They're bringing sponsors.
No, we don't even have any big. We don't even have any big names in NASCAR anymore. The sponsors are with the teams.
Correct.
Yeah.
At teams, not the drivers.
But there's still personal sponsorships that they're bringing in.
They have some personal sponsorships, but those teams are sponsored.
Look, man, this is one of the fucked up things about all of racing. It doesn't matter what it is, who it is, what series it is. If you want to have $1 million, you got to start with 10.
But even like MotoGP riders are paid more than.
You got to have $10 million to finish with $1 million.
Yeah, that's what I said. If you want to have $1 million when you're done racing, you start with 10.
Okay.
If you own a team.
The problem in the U.S. with all of the riders and everything, all of the sports combined, is the U.S. people that are racing, 90% of them have never, ever actually figured out how to ask correctly for sponsorship. Because there is more sponsorship available than people would even think. But everybody thinks sponsorship, big teams, big sponsors. That's not true. The small sponsors outweigh the big sponsors by 1,000 times. And for people that are looking for sponsors and stuff like that, I mean, I tell you what, I've helped a lot of people out. On my desk in my office, I have a stack of sponsorship proposals like that thick. And you wouldn't believe what some of these people ask for.
Oh, I'm sure.
They forget to ask for what they even need. They're too busy telling you, toot toot, I'm so good.
Well, it's just like the revenue streams that we don't utilize in our sport.
Absolutely.
We're starting to. Lieb with the canvas thing and the SMX jersey
Jerseys,
thing
yep.
is finally someone starting to do that, which other major professional sports have been making millions off of for years.
Yeah.
The U.S. is so far behind with stuff like that.
Well, motocross is so far behind with stuff like that because look at the branding in NASCAR.
Yeah.
It's insane. But the teams sell their own shit. They make their money. It's not like, Feld setting up their T-shirt thing at Supercross and the riders don't get anything off of it.
That is very strange.
I mean, they get a little bit. You're going to make me go down this road. Okay, so they get a little bit, but the percentage is basically unknown. You sign it away when whatever. And if there's multiple guys on a T-shirt, the last thing I knew, and this could be corrected now, maybe it's different, but the last thing I knew is if there's multiple guys on a T-shirt, none of them get paid. Which is why you'll see T-shirts that have multiple riders on them. Now, all the individual stuff, the Deegan shirts, the Sexton shirts, the Tomac shirts, they get a small percentage of that.
Yeah, what, 0.5%?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but remember when all the T-shirts had to be sold out of the rig, and then all of a sudden Jet had his own tent?
Uh-huh.
Like, it's just, I don't know. It's bullshit. Like I said, the branding in our sport is horrible.
Well, it's the same thing as, like, and again, they're getting better. When you say this, they're getting better, but it's like back in the day when RCH was fighting with Feld because they had a Dodge sponsorship.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whoever at Feld, and again, it was just whoever sold the sponsorship to Toyota, they were exclusive. They sold it on the exclusivity thing, which meant that you could not have a competing auto dealer there. So the Dodge couldn't technically be on the lot.
And
so
that's
then
just,
what's
that's
his
just
nuts
horrible
puts it on the
because-
lift
Yeah,
gate.
but then you're telling other businesses what they can and can't do with their business.
Like the exclusivity with the GoPro and the Insta360 with Chad Reed, like
It's all down to what the sanctioning body allows or disallows.
Well, and I won't say any names, but we've run into that a little bit in Michigan.
Okay.
With a certain person signing an exclusive sponsorship.
Really, you're not gonna say any names? You turn over a new leaf or something today, or what?
Signing an exclusive sponsorship contract for a whole race series without asking the tracks and promoters that are part of that race series if they wanted that company as a sponsor.
Are we talking like state motocross or flat track? What do you want to talk
Motocross.
about? Okay.
Signing an exclusive deal.
Who sponsors the state series?
That sounds like a company out of Indiana.
Without asking.
Is it? Do you know who it is? Because I don't know who it is.
Without
actually.
asking the tracks.
Yeah.
One of which is the biggest track in the world.
Yes.
Signing an exclusive sponsorship deal without asking them if they're okay with it.
So who is the exclusive sponsor of the state championship series?
We don't have an exclusive state. We have two sponsors for the state championship series.
Which are who?
SC3.
Okay.
And Motorsport.com.
So what we're saying is RedBud was not okay with Motorsport.
Well, there was a lot of places that were not okay, and not necessarily not that there's an issue with Motorsport because Motorsport sponsors things for RedBud on their own.
Yeah.
It's the principle behind a person signing an exclusive sponsorship deal saying you can't use Rocky Mountain's race gas program, you can't do this. Motorsport is our sponsor. We're 11.
They signed it through the sanctioning body itself.
He signed it as and it's like we're 11 different promoters. You can't make a decision for us.
Oh boy.
So, wow. Okay.
And then there was revenue sharing that was part of this sponsorship program.
Pause.
That we didn't even know about.
What kind of revenue sharing here are we talking about?
Just a percentage based on discount cards that we give out.
So the person who signed the deal was then giving out Motorsport discount cards.
All the tracks were required to.
So then when you got this discount card,
if people use the discount
card, then there was a percentage that got kicked back to said person.
Well, to said division, but no one in said division knew about it until it was found out a year and a half later.
It's almost like an affiliates program with that card then.
Yeah. Huh.
Interesting.
Wow.
Who structured that?
And that person is still in charge of that division.
Huh. And you don't want to say the name, huh? We're just going to be quiet tonight? Last time you had a promoter stealing money from you at a flat track race, and 30 minutes in this story, you're like, fuck it, I'll just say his name. Tonight.
Yeah, you were like, I don't know this. I don't even know who this guy is. Yeah. No, I'm trying to be...
You're turning over a new leaf? Are you trying to become an accredited media source also?
No, what I'm trying to do is I work with...
Because it's tricky when you know things.
The guys that I work with at the district level, and like the president, I'm the vice president and the president, I really, really love that guy, and I don't want to keep causing strife for him.
Was there strife after the last show?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but someone will say something.
Because nobody watches this show, except for the P-Dub parents when we were shitting on them
someone,
last year.
if I say the person's name, someone will let him know.
All right, we won't say the person's name.
Fine.
It's not that hard. You know what division I'm talking about.
Everybody out there in those divisions
Tell me
already
after
knows
this.
who it is.
My brain's not working well. I keep blowing it out of the front of my fucking thing, dude. It's unbelievable. All right, yeah. So that was my Holstico reload rant. I guess the last thing here for halftime, because we bullshit a lot here for halftime. You guys looked at this World Supercross thing?
Are they going to like what, Malaysia? Like all sorts, South Africa?
South Africa, Malaysia.
Which they did a GP in South Africa years back, but it was like Sun City out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, and Langston said it like sucked or something.
Well, yeah, he just said it because it was like Sun City, which is middle of nowhere, hard to get to. Like we were talking about with Hawaii, hard to get to.
Yeah.
Hard to get spectators to. Yeah. Malaysia, I mean, I can see they need to go. You probably listened to the Code Red thing like I did. They need, because that was Langston and Ping talking about it. Like,
I did listen
They need to
that.
go to like they said, fucking Japan.
Yeah, which, okay, have you listened to...
Because all the pros used to go, like, when they were starting to wind down, like, they go race in Japan and make bank. That's where all the manufacturers are. Go race in fucking Japan.
Have you...
They have, like, a national series in Japan?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Have you listened to the new... Or, not new. This was probably a month or so ago. It was a Gypsy Tales with one of the guy who's in charge of World Supercross now.
Mm-hmm.
That was super interesting.
Yeah.
Because, like, Homeboy was very, like, subdued, very, like, yep, we're just here and we're going to do great, but, like, whatever.
And then,
Well, then he goes, so how many years do you think you'll be before you're profitable? And Homie just looks him dead in the eye, doesn't even miss a beat, and just goes, next year. And he was serious as fuck.
Well, because initially, when didn't they say, the initial owner said, like, we can lose money for 5 years.
Yeah.
We're good enough to lose money for 5 years, and then we have to be profitable.
But you know about these owners that own it now, right? They're billionaires who own like one of the biggest soccer teams in Europe or something.
Yeah.
They have the second biggest documentary series on Netflix because when they bought the team, they were on like the third or fourth season of it, and they turned the team around, and it's only second behind Drive to Survive.
Yeah.
So
they're not going to lose money.
No, they're going.
There's no way.
What is
Not
it? Because
with these guys.
it's like Australia.
so we're Malaysia, Buenos Aires,
Yeah,
the Canadian
so
GP,
Argentina.
Australian, and then South Africa.
Which, I mean, like I said, I think it's cool that they're finally going to more places.
Yes.
Instead of it just being like, oh, Canada, Australia.
Yeah, and they're looking.
Every one of those that you just listed, okay, every one of those has huge volumes of people in it.
Yeah.
And the spectators that they're going to pull from that.
Yeah, giant population centers for sure.
Versus what we saw in France.
Yeah.
I mean, what a joke. I mean, what was that, an arena cross that they had there? Just a little bigger?
Paris back
Oh,
in the
yeah.
day.
Bercy.
Now it's
Bercy
bigger.
is
Now it's
tiny.
bigger.
Yeah, it is.
Because they don't even use the whole stadium now.
Yeah.
Because it's a big stadium.
Used to
and
be
they
the
only use
small
half of
stadium.
it.
Bercy
Yeah.
was tiny.
Yeah, Bercy was small. That's why they had to go in the
Geneva.
fucking
Geneva
tunnel.
was small.
Yep.
Yeah. Every one of those. Look at the just look at the attendance.
If you're going to do World Supercross, you've got to go into the soccer stadiums.
Yes.
Or
So-
the rugby stadiums.
so just-
like it's got to be a big place.
Just so we all know here, their last post, which has all the riders, or a lot of the riders that are going to be there. Let me just rattle off these guys that are on this poster here for World Supercross. Eli Tomac,
Of course.
Ken Roxon,
Mm-hmm.
Justin Hill, Shane McElrath, Enzo Lopes, Jason Anderson, Tom Vial, Max Anstey, Justin Cooper, Joey Savacci, and Cooper Webb.
Coop's career's winding down a little bit. Time to go make some money.
So some of the super interesting things this guy talked about, they're going to be doing, so gambling's coming to the sport, period.
Absolutely.
That deal is about to be signed too for in the U.S.
Which is also a good thing for our sport.
Yes, yes.
Think?
Yeah, absolutely.
This guy's on the podcast talking about like, so all these guys will have affiliate codes and all these microtransactions that guys will get like, hey, I bet Tomac is going to be third on the first lap or something. Here's my odds, whatever. I'm going to bet $1 on it. they're going to get a percentage of all that, and
Yep.
they can blast out these codes every
That's gonna be
single
huge for the
fucking
riders.
race.
Huge.
So can you imagine someone like Ken Roxon, who's got 2 million
Yeah.
followers?
Finally, some fucking revenue sharing for the riders.
Uh-huh.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah, this is going to be...
It just sucks that, once again, it's not revenue sharing by the teams.
Yeah.
It's revenue sharing by the fans.
But also, running down that list, right? So, the way the guy sounded on there, he wasn't going to put out a shitload of money for riders again, right? And now I'm like, I kept hearing names, but I haven't looked at this.
But you understand,
honestly.
like, this is why.
Yeah, and now I'm like looking at this going, holy fuck, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 of the top 450 riders.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, literally 4.
And they're going to get bet on quite a bit.
I mean, the fucking reigning AMA Supercross champ is going.
Yeah. Because he knows it's going to be a cash cow.
And then you've got Vial. Oh, wait, he's the reigning 250 Supercross champ.
Right.
Oh, God.
And then you've got Ansty. What, is somebody watching live and they text you?
No, when you said the reigning Supercross champ, like, don't get me started on Tom Biel.
Oh, we can go there. Yeah, I mean, this is insane.
I find it hard to believe that they're not paying them up front to make sure that they go there.
Well, look, that guy didn't sound, and maybe they are getting some extra money or whatever, but Kenny's deal was incredible that he had. It was like 3 years, like $200,000 or $250,000 a round to go was what he was getting from the old promoters. So now they renegotiated that as far as he said. Did they? Who knows? Obviously, that he made some sort of deal because he's still going. So
I thought he was go into commentating.
He still
I haven't heard anything about that.
He still brings a crowd.
Oh,
regardless.
yeah.
He's got a ton of fans.
Oh yeah, I mean he's German American. Like
He is
And he shows
Kickstart
up on
Kenny.
something
Yep.
Yellow.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing can't possibly win, can it? Well, guess what?
I mean he's good for one a year.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
He is good for one a year.
I don't give a shit what Jorge Prado or anybody else says. There's not a factory 450 motocross bike out there that can't win.
that's
No.
true.
Prado's just being a
All right,
diva.
wait a minute. You seen the Kovo?
That's not a factory bike. I'm talking about like a real
I
factory.
meant when they came out of the factory. Okay,
Hey,
okay.
Kovo does good in
They
Dakar.
got some badass bikes now.
Dakar.
Hey,
They do good in Dakar.
dude, Fantix won MotoGP races.
Fantic is just a Yamaha with different
Or
stickers.
MXGP races, sorry.
It's a Yamaha with different stickers.
I mean, it is. It
is.
is.
It's
But,
cool, though. It is cool.
Yeah.
all right. Anything else you two want to talk about here for halftime?
TM has won GP races.
Well, that's true, too.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Anything else for halftime? Anything else that doesn't pertain to the race itself that you two want to talk about here, moto-wise? We have a thing to talk about. Sorry.
I played the fifth.
I'm blanking out. Okay, so, James, you and I here, we've got Mr. Dan from Rev X Products.
Uh-huh.
He has... You ready? Here goes the sponsorship right out the window. We got the snake oil in a bottle here. Max Power 4-stroke performance engine treatment, which you pour right in your oil when you change your oil, and it does all sorts of magic in
You
there.
got DT550 on the shelf behind you?
I have that too, yes. You want to know what's funny? You want to know who I got that from?
Doug.
Yep. Literally the last time he was here, he brought that for me. That bottle will probably never go anywhere other than on that shelf.
Yeah.
All right, but anyway, back to our Rev X thing here. So we've got the Max Power 4-stroke performance engine treatment. What's in there?
What's in
Liquid.
there?
Liquid. No shit, Sherlock. Jesus Christ.
That's right.
Next time you got another genius answer, just shut the fuck up and keep it to yourself. All right, what's
Pure
in
and
there,
simple,
Dan?
everything in here is whatever you need to keep that bike, make it more reliable, give it extra performance, extend the life of the engine and all of the parts in it to 100% reduce the cost of racing.
Okay, but that sounds like the folder sales pitch. Like,
Well, then put that down.
what's really...
What do you expect me to say? Come on.
That's
Been doing this for
That's the
18 years,
salesman
you know.
answer.
That's a salesman answer.
But it's true. It's true. And the reason why that's in there is simply because, well, like that magazine I showed you when we got here.
Yeah.
You can spend $18,000 on a bike and having it modified, and you know, parents are having that stuff done for their kids, and they don't realize that these things are only going to last for minutes. And There's nothing else out there that anybody is making to increase the
No,
reliability.
trust me,
of
I
these
had one
bikes.
that was heavily modified, and after like 6 hours, puff and blue smoke.
Yep.
Yep. How did that feel?
I sold the bitch.
Got rid of it.
I sold the
It's an
bitch.
hell of
Not-
this thing.
Not before you did the complete wallet flush to make it that fast.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, there are so many of us out there that have done this. And I mean, think about all these kids that are doing the 250s and the parents that are supporting them and they don't know anything about maintenance and they're running these bikes to the ragged edge and then all of a sudden Junior's bike goes boop and it doesn't run. Mommy,
Bouncing
my
them off
bike
the rev limiter.
doesn't want to start. Well, there's nothing else out there that's being made to increase the reliability of these bikes. This is the only product out there. Everybody's saying oils. Use a better oil. Use a better oil. You know how many people use the best oils that they can possibly get? Just about all of them. And
So-
we're still seeing the same thing.
So let's say I go buy one of those $15,000 PC bikes, right?
Yep.
It's modded to the moon. It's ready to rip. Still only going to go 25 miles an hour because I'm slow. But
But it'll get there fast.
yeah, but let's say they tell me, hey, you've got 10 to 15 hours before that piston needs to come out of there.
Yep.
I put this in. I don't even want an hour wise. Give me a percentage wise of time per se.
Times 4.
So you're saying that if I go and buy that bike,
I'm not just saying.
I can put
We've
I
proved
can
it
put
time
this
and time
in.
again. Yes.
You've done the MXA test
Absolutely.
at Glen Helen,
Yep.
where you took the radiators off the bike.
And left the bolt out of the side case so it pumped all over Josh Mosman's leg,
Yep.
and it ran the oil down to about a quarter of what it's supposed to.
And I have seen that bike in person.
Yes.
It is at your shop. Have you seen this test? So there's a video on YouTube.
You need to see that.
MXA, they took a Rockstar Husky 450 out to Glen Helen. He pulled it apart to make sure all the internals were okay.
Yep.
Nothing was fucked up to start with.
Yeah.
Put this stuff in, ran it correct.
What we did is we did a before and after. We did drag racing test to verify speed. Then after that, brought it back up into the pits, disassembled it, brought it back up into the pits, and installed that. Mosman put it in, and then we ran it. Then I had him ride it around a little bit so that it actually cycled all of that in with the oil.
Yeah.
And then I told him take it out, run it, and he did. And if you watch the video, you will actually see what he says when he came back in. I told him we were there to test about reliability, and he came back in and he said that yes, it did pick up performance. Now, with that being said, okay, yes, with this product, you will see an increase in performance. We know that. However, every bike is different. Every type of track has different terrain. I mean, it is what it is. But after that, to prove the reliability of what we can increase, we took the entire cooling system off the bike. Took the water pump cover off, so it was just the impeller spinning. And Mosman rode the thing around for about 45 minutes. And just like all the old air-cooled bikes, the bottom end got a little warm. So we brought it in. Then Mark Tilley took it and went trail riding for about 12 miles with it. Brought it back and tore it down later that night. There was no damage to that bike at all. And that's what this is all about, is extending the life of these bikes. Because I'll tell you what, you guys have both seen it, where guys out there that are riding, they may not have all the money to rebuild these bikes and stuff like that. They may have gotten a bike and they want to go ride it, but their time gets cut short because these four-strokes, they break. They break. And when they do, it's thousands.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, that can even be on the light end.
I don't know, how much was that puff of blue smoke costing you?
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
A couple of bucks.
Yeah.
I mean, never back in the day would we have assumed that when we have a blow up, that it's going to take out the cylinder head as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, in the two-stroke days, when you blew it up,
Right.
it was like slap another piston in, we're good to go.
But I mean, eliminating the wear in these engines is where it's at. And I don't care what kind of oil you use, this will blend with any type of oil and it will give you that result. And one of the cool things is, with this product, we've tested this for years. There is no type of fiber clutch plate that will slip with this product in it.
I haven't had any issues with that. I've been running it mine now for, how long have we been on? A year and a half now?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I haven't had any issues with any sort of clutch slippage or anything. So I will say when I put it in the pitter, it smoothed that motor out.
Yeah.
You might want to drink some right now.
Nope, I'm good. We're fine.
You got some performance issues
fine.
going on over there.
But no, so think about this. Okay, we've got the guys that are racing, that are trying to go up through the ranks, and their parents are trying to support them. And I mean, honestly, I had a guy at my shop yesterday. All right, I built his son's CRF 250. He was at RedBud, and he tipped over on the right side, and this thing started leaking oil into the intake. Okay, it wasn't anything big. Nothing went wrong with the bike. But it just goes to show you, at this particular point in time, when this happens, the parents freak.
Yeah.
Because he thought, holy crap, I just dropped all this money on this bike. My son's only got 15 hours of riding time on this, and I got to pay for this again?
Yep.
All right. That has cut so many guys out of our sport that's a main thing. I mean, if I can keep guys riding in our sport and keep their bikes so that they last longer, that's what it's all about. And I mean, the cost of this product, $20.95. It's $21. It's the cheapest thing you could possibly buy for some of these bikes, other than screws for the radiator shrouds.
Yep.
You know, so I mean, it's one of those. How long will this extend the engine life? Easily 4 times. Easily. How long will it extend the oil that's in it?
I don't know.
Quite a bit, just the same, because it's going to keep that engine running a lot cooler.
I don't know. I haven't pulled mine out this year.
I
It's
know.
on my list to do, but
Right.
I haven't done it yet. So we'll see what it looks like compared to when I put it in last year. I haven't put a ton of hours on it, but
Right.
so we'll see. We'll see what it looks like.
But it's interesting, though, because I tell you what, okay, you were talking about this earlier. Out in California, I see these guys going out into the desert and racing, and we've got so many guys out in California using this product now that they're sending us their feedback. And I can't tell you how many times I've had pictures of guys sitting on the line, ready to go out in the desert, and they've got steam coming out of their bike before they're even going off the line.
Yep.
So, I mean, eliminating some of that high engine operating.
Yeah, especially like that Big Six stuff and Hare and Hound and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, people don't realize back in the day, the air-cooled bikes, the only thing they had to cool those engines was the oil in the cases.
And big old porcupine fin heads.
Absolutely.
That was it.
But at the same point in time, if the cases were running cooler,
Yeah.
you'd get a cooler charge up into the engine where you had more power.
The only thing that's going to cut the cost down of racing, because I'm sure you probably saw the video, but I saw the video of like Kiefer talking on Pulp about how our sport, in order to make it,
Yeah.
has become an elitist sport.
Yep.
For these parents and families to follow the Loretta's program, the Minios thing, Mammoth, all the, you know, the big amateur national things, like, what do you have to be fucking doing for work? It is we have become an elitist sport.
Yep.
Where if you're not making $250,000 a year at least,
Yep.
your kid has no chance of ever being noticed.
Nope.
Because you're not gonna be able to go to all the races. You're not gonna be able to go live at a training facility all year round. Like, it's insane.
Yep.
So anything that's gonna cut down the cost.
Look, man, we got some. We'll get you some.
You said that last time, then I left without it.
I'll get you some.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell
You were like, "Here, I got this and this," and then I walked out without it.
No, I'll tell you what, this product right
sits
here,
right on the table.
I know.
it doesn't matter
dumbass.
what size bike you have, whether it's a 4-stroke or a 2-stroke. You can put this in the bottom end of a 2-stroke too. And it will also extend the life of that bottom end and make the transmission shift a lot smoother.
Now, don't put it in the gas.
Don't put it, well, you know, if you like not racing, you know, because it's, you got to mix that.
Yeah.
Something. No, I wouldn't do that. But
But it can go in the transmission.
absolutely,
Of
and I'll
two
tell you
strokes.
what, it doesn't matter what size you're riding. If you've got one of the new BRC 500s or some crazy thing like that, it's still not going to allow the clutch plates to slip.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is a product that we perfected to have no downside.
Yeah.
And, yes, what you said in the beginning, snake oil.
Yeah.
Why do people call it that?
Because usually somebody comes in, makes all these claims, and there's nothing to back it up.
And that's
Now, with that
right.
being said, you have offered for me to take my radiators off my bike and ride it
Absolutely.
with your stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't done that yet. I'm like, I've used this stuff. Let me just lay this out here. I've now used it for a year and a half. I've had 0 issues. Hasn't gummed up my motor. Hasn't made my clutch slip. I haven't had any issues like that. We did the test at Battle Creek.
Yeah, but there's a level of trust involved with taking radiators.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a different level than just putting something in there and going, okay, let's see how this goes. So maybe at some point, like when I get that new Ducati, then we'll do it to the Yamaha. But
let me explain this, okay? The reason why I did that with those guys at MXA,
yes,
all right, is pure and simple, okay? They test everything.
yeah.
Yeah, the wrecking crew does a lot of stuff.
Absolutely. I mean, the most expensive bike down to little kids' bikes, okay? They're
Yep.
the full spectrum, okay? And I'll tell you what, I have a lot of respect for those guys in doing that because, you know, throughout the years, they have been known as the no bullshit guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right? And everybody knows that.
Yeah, they're honest about their testing.
I've been reading that stuff since '78. And I've watched this from then on, and I'll tell you what, those guys were on the radar to actually go and test this stuff. Now, Jody was there, Gary Jones was there, Josh was there, Mark Tilley was there. I mean, there were a whole bunch of other guys there. And every one of them wanted to accomplish only one thing. And they wanted to nuke that.
Yeah, they wanted to prove it wrong.
bad,
Yeah.
And that was it.
Especially
And
Jody.
I tell you what, when I was sitting there, and I was sitting there with Jody, and I was talking to him, you know, just da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, Mosman's out riding this thing around with no radiators. And he just kind of looked at me like, he knew that I wasn't bullshitting about this. This is not about bullshit. This is a true, there are no downsides, other than you have to buy it. There are no downsides. And I'll tell you what, Mosman came in, and he was like, I was like, hey man, why are you riding so easy? Take it out there and, you know,
Yeah.
ride it like you're shaking down your motorbike for this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I get it.
Make me nervous too.
Right. But I'll tell you what, that wasn't the first time that we've done it.
Yeah.
And
Well, I mean, I was trying to search your Facebook ads the other day, which, by the way, you're not running any right now.
Facebook ads,
Yeah. I went and looked. You don't have any running because there's a thing called transparency on your page.
he should have just, really?
Yeah. And it says you're not running any. And I even double checked. I went
Someone's
twice.
getting fired, man. That's it.
So it's see. But you even had that drag racer guy with the wagon take the
Steve Morris.
Yeah, Steve Morris, the engine guy.
Yeah.
Take the pump off the belt off the oil pump,
Oh, yeah.
and then do 2 passes in that wagon.
he didn't take it off.
Oh, it fell off?
No. When you drag racing, when you make so much power with those cars,
Yeah.
okay, the windup of the slicks, if you put too much power to it,
Oh.
it'll slip and then grip, slip and grip,
Yeah.
and it shakes the car. I mean, it shakes it so hard.
Oh.
Well, it shook it so hard that belt came off.
But he did 2 more passes with
He
it, right?
didn't realize the belt had come off because he left one thing in his computer
Mm-hmm.
unchecked, which was the oil pressure warning.
Mm.
So he did 2 more passes on it. So it was like 3 passes.
Yeah, with no oil pump.
Yeah, 4,500 horse.
Yeah, and said it was fine. Yeah, there was something he said, but he's like valve train and everything else was absolutely perfect, which I was like, wow, that's impressive. So, yeah,
And that's a hundreds of thousands dollar motor.
yeah, I don't want to pay for that either.
Yeah. But
I don't wanna pay.
that's the same protection that we're offering these guys with the bikes.
Yeah, you got any disbelief questions here? Because this is what he's here for us to
No.
roast him.
You got any? I mean, who is using it right now? You got any, like, are you sponsoring any teams? Are you got some, like, I'm just asking.
All right, here's the way this works.
We can talk about this after the show.
No. I'm
Oh.
gonna fill you in.
all
I'm
right.
gonna fill you in, okay? Because this is how it works. Okay, that product was not brought out for all of the big teams to use.
Yeah, no, it's the everyday guy.
It is. Okay, that's the guy I'm looking out for. However, you see, something happened out in California. We gave these guys in MXA a whole bunch of boxes so that they could test it. You wouldn't believe where we found some of that stuff to show up. You ever heard of this place called Temecula?
Mhm.
Well, there's this big testing track there. And my brother was wandering through there, and some of the guys that we talked about tonight actually had some of those bottles sitting on their toolboxes. Their mechanics knew all about it. And I
So-
can tell you for a fact there are probably a lot more people out there using that will never say anything about it because that will increase the performance.
Bottle's probably got tape over it in the pits. Kind of like a lot of stuff.
You don't care as long as they're buying it, right?
They're buying it.
There you go.
Yeah, they're buying it. Mm-hmm.
Hey, just when you go to the next race, take one of the bottles
I can tell you the guys that aren't.
and walk through the pits
You know those Yamahas that smoke a lot? They're not using it.
and ask them. And just walk through and ask them. Be like, hey, you guys ever seen this stuff?
Oh, man.
See who reacts and who doesn't.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. I'll tell you everyone that I've heard of it after the show. Can't legally talk about it, you know.
Gotcha.
There's legal
Don't want to
things.
give away any secrets now.
Nope. Yeah, so I don't really have any more questions about it because
Well, you told me any questions, so I asked a question.
That's fine.
I'll tell you what. Honestly, for any of the guys that are watching the show out there, anytime they have any questions, our phone lines are always open. If they have any questions at all, and I'll tell you what, the nice thing is, I own almost 60 bikes. So
He does. I can verify this.
yeah,
I've
I mean,
seen
it's-
them.
It's everything from CT70s on up. And I tell you what, I have worked as a mechanic on bikes since '85.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you the ins and the outs of these bikes and how that's going to work with what you're working on or what you're riding. And very few, if any, companies out there that produce products like this have the same ability to do that. They're all corporate. They're not in the industry.
No, they're just labs full of
Yes.
scientists.
And that's the thing. We produce this for the guys out there that are actually doing it day in and out. And if they have any questions on how it's going to work with this or that or that or that, give us a call.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I mean, myself, my brother, the other guys there, we all ride.
Yeah.
So it's
Yep. And as I tell everybody, I'm like, look, if you're nervous about it, it hasn't fucked up my bike yet. So give it a shot. See what you think. Like I said, I feel like, and again, I don't go out and do top speed runs. I don't have a dyno. I don't do any of that technical stuff. I use the old butt dyno right here.
Mm-hmm.
And the butt dyno says
Butt dyno doesn't lie.
it makes stuff run smoother.
Yep.
I may not feel a power increase or anything that I can actually feel, but it makes everything run smoother.
Yeah.
So don't hesitate to use it. There's a link in the description down below. Make sure to click it. Go buy it. Go on Amazon and buy it. Go on their website and buy it. There's lots of places to get this.
Yep.
Anything else you want to cover with it?
I don't think, I haven't ever had anybody be disappointed with that product.
I'm not disappointed with it yet.
It's
I would be disappointed if my bike didn't work.
well, it's only because you're not riding it.
Well, I mean, you know what? We're just not going to talk about that right now. All
So
right.
when's the last time you went riding, Trav?
The first weekend of August.
There was that slap thing again.
I've rode
Remember
twice this year on my turn track. I had a whole video series set up I was going to do in
You got a
August.
moto podcast and don't even ride your bike.
Look, man, I'm fucking busy.
I have to relearn how to ride my bike.
Exactly.
I'm fucking busy, all
I
right?
get it.
This button.
You want to know
Anyway.
you want to know the funny part?
How many times have you rode this year? Yeah, exactly.
So I was just gonna say, like,
Just on a moto podcast doesn't even fucking ride.
no, but that's what I was gonna say. Like all the stuff I do for racing,
Yeah.
and have not raced one time.
Haven't swung a leg.
No
once.
time, do you?
No time.
Yeah.
You know what I've rode more? I put
My couch.
no, no. I haven't rode the couch. Well, I mean, I've been on the couch a lot, but I put dirt bike bars on my Grom with like bar end mirrors and like an integrated taillight, and I'm like, oh man, it's so pumped. It looks so much better. I've rode that thing more this year than I just go out and do a big loop out around the Kalamazoo airport, and then I just come back home. It's great. It's a good time. It's a good time.
I rode just like side by side and quads at a lot of races around the tracks,
Just around.
but not on the tracks.
So, all right. And that will complete our Complete Racing Solutions halftime report.
That was a long halftime.
I mean, we got into just screwing around
I
talking
know.
about shit.
Long halftime.
Not that there's a lot to talk about with racing because, fuck, we only completed half the race. Now, we're
Yeah.
still going to do a 3-hour show here, but with that being said, let's jump into... God, I'm going to fucking die with these allergies today. 250 race recap brought to you by our friends at Flo Racing. Deegan fucking won. Anybody care? Great, moving on.
I'm just listen. I will say it again.
Oh, here we go. Here come the comments.
Nope, I'm not gonna piss the Deegan fans
Oh,
off.
here we go.
He
Positive Patty today.
he is a great 250 rider.
you misspoke. You
he's
threw a number in
he's a
between
great-
he is a great and rider.
He's a great 250 rider.
So what do you think's going to happen on the 450 there, James?
He's a great 250 rider. I know everyone's going to be pissed off. I don't think it's going to translate. You have to change your riding style like RJ changed his.
Bro, he was fast as fuck. Didn't you hear him in that interview? He was so fast on the 450.
God. He went over a jump and he whipped it and he banged the rev limiter. And
was-
so did every person at the whip contest at the Baja Brawl.
No,
they went over on a 450 and they banged the rev limiter.
Deegan said he was
Like,
so fast on a 450, bro.
I'm sure he was.
He was so fast.
I
on
can't
a
wait to see
450.
the lap times. I can't wait to see qualifying the first round of the year.
He's so fast
It'll
on
be
a
very
450.
interesting to see what happens.
Does he
What
go
transpires.
450
I'm
for
sorry.
Supercross?
He had the title basically sewn up, right?
Yeah.
If they really were that confident that he's that fast on a 450, they'd have thrown him in the last round or so, outdoors.
That's true.
As they were teasing. They were teasing it. How many 250 riders have done that? Jumped up to the 450 class. If they were that confident that he had it sewn up, that Joe wasn't going to catch him, and that he was really going to shake things up in the 450 class, I really think they would have allowed him to do it.
Yeah, but he didn't wrap
Because
that.
that's some publicity shit that Brian would do.
He was supposed to. Or he
was never supposed to.
He wasn't supposed to.
Bud's Creek tried to say he was going to.
No, it
and-
wasn't Bud's Creek.
Or whoever said he was going
Fucking
to.
Bobby Reagan called Weege and said he's going to race a
Yeah,
450.
and even Brian was like, "Fuck no, that was never a
Yes,
thing."
Yes. So realistically, it was like
Because-
everybody got real pissy about that. But it's like, what do you want the guy to do
Yeah,
when the
because-
owner of the team
I know.
calls and says, "Hey, he's going to do this"?
Because no matter how big their balls are, they know that they're not ready for that.
This is why I've said this before, and I'll say it again. And I agree with this of whoever the fuck. Oh, I think it was DB said it. He needs to just start with Supercross.
Mm-hmm.
Because he needs to go in with the, hey, we're just learning this year. We're just here to learn, man. You know?
Yeah.
We're just here to learn. That's what we need. We need to throw our arms, our shrugs. We're just here to learn.
And honestly, he's a better outdoor rider than he is a Supercross rider.
He is. But if he comes into outdoors, there's going to be expectations.
Yep.
If he comes into Supercross, there's no expectations.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, well, there is still going to be expectations because of how much they talk.
Well, yeah. But, I mean, there's always going to be expectations because his fans are insane.
Well, and the thing
I
is,
can tell you that because they're in our comments.
I know. And the
talking shit
other
on
thing
you.
is, yeah, whatever. Come say it in person.
Go back and look at the
Yeah.
last show he was on, dude.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
I know, and I love the guys out there like, who the fuck is this guy? How does this guy know anything? And these are the same guys that ride in a cornfield or in their backyard,
Look, man.
who never lined up a day in their life, but man, they watch the races and they know everything.
No, they watch Deegan's vlogs.
Yeah, they've never taken a bike past second gear ever anywhere.
Look, man. Those are the same people that are in the comments
I
on
know.
my ads for my custom Milwaukee fastbacks. Pick them up, tlrcoatings.com/shop. That tell me,
They're fucking gay.
well, not only are they gay, I'm ripping people off.
Oh yeah.
And it is a $15 knife with $2 worth of paint on it.
Oh
And I'm ripping people off,
Yeah.
selling them for 60, 70, $100 a piece.
yeah.
They probably wouldn't buy them though if they didn't think that it was worth it.
I got over just being like, oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. I now just tell them, well, I'm sorry you're too fucking poor to afford it.
As I say, these are the same type of people that go to the motocross races now and cry their fucking eyes out because they have to put a $100 deposit down for a transponder.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean that hole's not going to come off my card till Wednesday? Like, look, if a $100 bill means that much to you, you probably shouldn't be at the fucking
Probably
racetrack.
shouldn't be here.
You're in the wrong sport, bud.
No. Homie the other day told me that he makes way more money than me. I said, yeah, I can tell. That's why we're arguing here in the comments on my fucking ad over a $75 knife, because if you made more money than me, this would seem like nothing.
Well, and here's the other thing, like when it comes to the Deegan thing.
Back to Deegan.
I know it took him, he didn't sew it up till the last round.
Yes.
And that's because Joe was giving him the fucking business the last
Yep.
few rounds. So, you're the king. You're the greatest 250 rider in the
Who wants
world.
to sit by the king?
Yeah. Well, it took you until the last round, to the last moto, to sew up the championship, king. What round did Jet sew up the 451?
We could have taken Buds off.
It was early, right?
We could have taken Buds off.
Oh, okay.
We didn't even need to
All
go to
right,
Buds.
Just checking.
We had it. We were good.
And so are we saying that the talent level in the 250 class is better than the 450 class? That's why it took him longer.
Oh, God, you digging. I like
I'm
this.
just saying.
No. I like this a lot. Dan, you got any thoughts on Deegan?
Oh, well, you know.
I still think he's a great rider. He's a great rider. A great 250 rider.
There's a couple of thoughts that I've got, and I'll tell you what, sitting around watching this stuff, what happened at Honda at RedBud? Okay, we saw the main guy from Honda there, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, did you notice that Jet's bike got faster? Shimoda's bike got faster. Did they get the big bore kits or something? What happened there? What happened there?
Jet and Hunter actually rode each other's bikes during press day.
Which was awesome.
They switched bikes.
Oh, I bet that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's like, hey, what's your setting like? What's your setting like? Let's see, and let's work together. Did we also see Jet go down and be in 18th place and then come back and fucking freight train the whole class?
We did, and I think he has one of them CRF 700s.
No. What he has,
if you look at this,
natural talent.
Tomac's bike, you guys know you can hear that thing around every city.
Yeah, if you're talking about sound alone, Tomac has the biggest bore on the track.
Yeah.
But when we see Jet and he can just go, granted, I know the guy's the size of a small pixie stick, okay? I get it.
He's actually a pretty
not
solidly
very
built
big.
kid.
Right. But all of a sudden after RedBud, man, that bike got faster, and Shimoda's got faster, and all of a sudden Shimoda's right up at the front. What happened? Did Shimoda ride Jet's bike and Jet ride Shimoda's
No,
bike?
on a fair note, Shimoda always fucking rips at RedBud.
He does.
He won it last year. Always rips at RedBud.
But not as fast as he's been. Which I think is great for Shimoda. About time, man. Because you know what? I bet you everybody in Japan is just going nuts.
Well, at least Honda's finding money to keep him, from what I understand.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen anybody challenge Deegan like that.
RedBud was a little bit of an undoing for Deegan. Like the crashes, it was not a good weekend.
Yeah.
Brian was pacing his ass all around the Thor Tower.
Oh man.
Little 5'6" banty rooster just back
Jesus,
and forth.
oh
back
my
and
God.
forth.
Yeah.
And here comes the next block.
Well, it's true though. Like
Yeah,
he's
I
up
know.
there chewing on his lip, just like
Yeah.
couldn't believe it.
5'6", and 6 of it's you know what. So yes, we know it's been that way forever, but no, as far as Hayden goes, he's a great rider. He
Great
really
250
is. I mean,
rider.
he throws it out there and he can rail on that thing.
Is it going to translate, though, to 450s?
But, I don't know if this is possible in that family, but see, there have been a lot of riders that have shot their mouths off in the past,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, they learned or something happened, and all of a sudden they got,
Well, you get to the 450 class and people just start to plant you.
what's it called, humbled?
Yeah.
Yes. And
I know Jason
Thank you,
Anderson's on the
Anderson.
fritz right now, but try to run it in on him next year.
Do you
Oh,
think
man.
Jet will refer to himself as daddy?
What's that?
Do you think Jet will refer to himself as daddy?
If he
at some
does,
point?
I will laugh
I
my
think
ass
Jet
off.
is doing this to get a rise out of
Oh, he's rent free.
And you know what?
Oh, I mean, there is
You know what?
tension there between those
Absolutely.
families.
There is, but
Uh-huh.
and that stems from the Hunter Deegan.
yeah, but like
2 years ago.
Jet's not worried.
No.
You can see it.
No.
But he's got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Hayden's head.
Oh, 100%.
He is there, feet up on the coffee table, hanging out.
Yep.
Like,
And it's that subtle phrase, catch me.
well, like I said, when he's
Catch
like, "Who's
me."
going to sit next to the king?" And then as soon as Jet sat down, he was like,
How long before we see one of his TikToks or whatever of him dancing with a picture of Jet in the background hanging in his room?
I'll be honest, like some of the TikToks he was putting out for a little bit there, like I thought the kid was a little bit fucking unhinged.
I mean, he is.
But I mean, like some of the things he was putting out, I was like, what in the fuck is wrong with this kid?
Dude, so I don't know. I can't see because we're blocked, right?
Oh yeah.
So the only way I could see is there is this guy on Facebook, goes under the name Jeremy Lawrence or something like that,
Yeah.
that reposts all his shit. So that's the only way I can see it.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, we're
But some of them
we're
were like,
blocked.
honestly, like a little odd. I was like,
Yeah, I mean, he loves haters until
Yeah.
the haters are really here. And then
but it was just weird.
then we get a little awkward about it, but
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I'll be honest, like great rider, but there was a few of the TikToks I saw that I was
250
like,
rider.
250 rider. There was a few TikToks I saw. I was genuinely like worried.
Yeah.
I was like, he seems a little bit like off his rocker for a little bit there. Like, what the fuck? And I mean, I know they're WWE type people.
well, they
Like,
are, but he's also a rich kid, dude.
Well, let's see.
They're usually a little unhinged.
There's more money in
Look at his sister.
controversy,
Yeah, oh, way more.
especially with those videos and all that crap.
Oh, yeah.
Way more. And this kid knows it.
Yeah, he's very good about
Well,
it.
and
Making money on that
I
stuff.
love all the people in the comments that are like, no, what about back in the day? Like, you fucking J-Law. Where's J-Law now?
He posts shit that I don't understand.
Hilarious.
I follow him.
His Instagram is
Dude.
pretty funny.
I don't understand it. I don't understand any of it. I just look at it and I go, it's a very J-Law post, and we'll continue on with our day.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Controversy's good. Like,
It's
an element of
fantastic.
controversy is good, but I hate, and I'm fine, like, Damon Bradshaw, all those guys, Jeff Matasevich back in the day, like, they all fought and hit each other and all that stuff, but it wasn't a Vince McMahon WWE thing, and that's
That's where we're
kind of
headed,
that's
baby.
what this is, and that's what I feel like Brian did with the Metal Militia thing. Like when him and Lean Coggle and stuff, when they really started that,
Yeah.
it was a genuine, like, Lean Coggle's family is fucking loaded, and that dude lives in a fucking like dirt shack, doesn't care, just rides his dirt bike, and that's what it was all about. I feel like Deegan took that and just commercialized everything, and that's what he's doing. Like, I don't know.
It's brilliant.
I mean, I'm not saying he's not smart. It's just like the whole thing with Pastrana. Like, I fucking hate Travis because Travis was the nice guy and Deegan was trying to be the bad guy. And that,
Which we have volume 2.0 on that. Jet's going to be the fun, quirky kid, and Deegan's going to be the asshole. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Which is great. I'm here for it. When Deegan retires, the show's over. So
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be great for the sport.
So we're shutting it down.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great for the sport.
So Dan, you only got like 10 years left to support us, okay?
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
No, it's not.
No, I'm not.
And like I said, I'm not one of those people that thinks it's a bad thing for the sport. It's not.
It's not.
The WWE element of it is like, ugh, come on. We're trying to get legitimacy.
Well, honestly, there's so many guys out there in the past, which you named, that if we had social media back then, would have been the same thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. The
Same
90s.
thing. Yep.
Glorious.
There were so many guys that absolutely.
Look at
hated
Ryan Hughes.
Yeah, he's
And
a
Ryan,
good one.
and Ryan Hughes has gotten some social media. and
and
every once in a while he posts
another
something.
guy I follow that I'm just like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, well, think about it. Weston Pike and Freezy.
Oh, God.
Greatest thing
What a
ever.
glorious
What would that
fucking
have
thing to
done on
watch.
social media? I mean,
Oh, it did.
Oh, it did.
It did.
I still see it.
yeah.
They bring it up at the start of every Supercross season. I can watch Pike just beat the shit out of Freeze.
Oh, I miss Weston Pike. He
And
was
how many
good.
people wanted to beat the shit out of Vince Freezy?
A lot still.
Still, yeah.
Everybody that's racing against him, I think.
All right, moving on. Hammaker gets second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That kid's got no luck.
Rippin'. He's got what? He's got something wrong with him, but I can't think of what it is. It's something weird. Like it's ulcerative colitis or something.
Yeah,
like that.
he does. He has like a stomach thing.
Yeah, I think
strange.
it's ulcerative colitis.
Yeah.
So they're just trying to figure out his food intake and
Kid
stuff.
fucking
during the
rips.
day. Oh, he does.
Like,
Another Coach Rob kid that went into the Team Green program and got fried. Surprise, surprise. Shocker, right?
Nope.
Shocker. I feel
Nope.
like this story's been
Nope.
talked about before on the
yeah,
show.
where's Austin Stroop?
Those boys showed up to fuck. Shimoda gets third. Would have won had he had a little bit of patience with Seth there.
Yes.
If he doesn't crash there, he passes Seth within the next lap and a half and goes on
Probably,
and,
yeah,
and
and
wins.
doesn't get ran down.
Yeah, no.
Joe's on a level right now that's
He is.
pretty fucking
He
high.
is.
He is.
CRF 300.
You're gonna get banned by Honda next. They're like,
what
"You
the
fucking
fuck
you're
is
talking
that,
about
man?
big
Hey,
bores.
I'm
We don't have a
just- I'm
fucking
I'm
big
just
bore."
saying,
I'm-
those Hondas right now, they are fast.
They are. They found
Okay.
something.
Now, if they transfer that into the next production bikes,
Yeah.
Maybe
They're gonna rip.
yeah, but maybe El Presidente. What happened is he like looked at Joe that weekend and was like, we're countrymen, like samurai's death if you don't start fucking riding better.
That's what you think happened. He's told him samurai.
Well, I
death.
don't think they
Top
put a
top.
fucking big bore in it. Like, come on, tech inspect. Like, come on, there was no big bore.
Tech
in it.
inspection. Oh boy.
oh, they just missed it. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
it,
they
was,
just
it was a slip of, so many yen. Here you go.
So many yen.
Yep.
Kitchen fourth. Rode a lot better yesterday than what we've seen. His year's just been shit.
I was gonna. I don't want to say it, but this year Kitchen is a disappointment.
And I mean, part of it is he crashed at Daytona.
He's been a disappointment the whole year.
I know.
The whole year.
But he's openly said that Daytona crash fucked with his head, too.
But he was really a disappointment before that.
Yeah, I mean, he's another one that's very start dependent.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get a good start,
he
it's not
talked a
going anywhere.
bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And, like, you're, what, 4 years in now?
Yeah, it's
Like,
one of those where it's starting to get to the point that he's going to have to actually...
When Deegan is not there next year, if he doesn't win, you're done, buddy. Like, you're not... No one's going to offer you a damn thing.
Are you talking Supercross?
In general.
Because I don't see him beating Joe, and I don't see him beating Cole Davies.
And that's what I'm saying. He's going to be on the downside of the career at that point, with no options for a 450 ride unless you're going, somewhere like Club MX or something like that. Like, you're not.
Yep. Austin Faulkner 5th. Faulkner talk. Dan, this is you.
I gotta say. I mean, wow. How many times has that guy been just blasted, wasted, and landing on his back? I mean, this and that.
Just out of it.
He's got to be a $12 million man by now.
Well, brain surgery.
Right?
They took his brain out of his fucking head.
I'll say at the start of the year, I was like, bro, just hang it up.
I give him credit.
Yeah.
I would
Start of the
never,
season.
ever expected him to be gone.
Start of the season, I was like, just hang it up. But now the last little bit, I'm like, okay.
Now, have you two heard the working theory that Cole has, though? So Cole, one of the other co-hosts here, has the working theory that
he's an alien.
No, no. If you watch the Netflix series about the golfers or whatever, there was a guy on there that had brain surgery also. He's a golfer. He has openly talked about it took him almost a year before he didn't feel foggy anymore. And so Cole saw this about 3/4 of the way through Supercross and was like, we've said all year he doesn't look as sharp. He doesn't have that razor edge that we've seen. I wonder. And then as the year had progressed from that point here, and we've watched him kind of get better and kind of get better and kind of get better, it's like, does he have that fog?
Yeah, yesterday
Is
was a
he
lot
coming out of
closer
it?
to Faulkner.
Yeah. So if that is the case, we've now made it through, and we got 2 rounds to go. We've almost made it through an entire year healthy here.
Yeah.
So barring anything catastrophic the last 2 rounds.
He's had some crashes, but nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy, yep. And it hasn't looked great. Like, I'm with you. The beginning of the year here, it was like, dude, what the fuck?
But a Triumph holds on to him.
Yeah, I think Triumph took a big gamble on him, and I think he's going to... From what we saw this weekend, I think he looked like the Faulkner of past.
Yes.
Closer to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I was a team manager that I could actually go with that guy just because we know that he looks good, that something happens.
Yep.
And it's like, I hate seeing more and more stuff happen to this guy because...
I know, but Jordan Smith keeps getting rides.
That's a good point.
I'd Triumph also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
Jalek Swole keeps getting
I really
rides.
hope nothing ever... I hope Faulkner doesn't crash and have
Nate Thrasher still rides Star Yamaha.
Yeah, Nate Thrasher still has a ride.
Yep. So great to see him in 5th place. Hopefully he'll get better here. We stay healthy the next 2, and then we see him next year. All right, next up, 6th, Ryder D. Go on a Team Green rant.
Another one.
Just no path to the pros there. No path to the pros.
All I'm going to say is the Team Green guys right now, Mitch Payton has enough guys riding for him that if they all really got it together, I think they'd be a force to be reckoned with. They really would.
But there isn't a path because Pro Circuit's full. That's what they're running into right now with Enzo Temmerman.
Yeah.
That's what they're running into with Drew Adams.
They have no factory 250 team other than, Pro Circuit.
Yep.
And that team's full.
Yep.
So then they run Team Green support all the way through Loretta's, all their amateur career, and then they turn pro and they're like, where do I go?
Yep.
Where do I go? It's not like Star that's signing people in the B class.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like or KTM, your Orange Brigade all the way through and you just move on.
Yep.
Or like Geico used to.
Yep.
Like they did with Jet and stuff. Like Kawasaki has no path.
No.
Well, the good news is
unless you're Drew Adams
and buy a Suzuki.
Yeah, unless you're Drew Adams and they made a spot for you.
Yes.
Right. I mean,
but then again, too.
But there was talk of him not having a spot when he was coming out.
I mean, there was. Yeah, last year it was very touch and go as to whether he was going to have one or not. So
the weird thing is, with all the guys that got hurt, they kept pulling people and pulling people and
pulling
people. And then they get a full squad, and then what do they do with them?
And Temmerman didn't even look that great yesterday. Dudney beat the shit out of the SMX next guys. Timing-wise. It was 4 seconds a lap faster than second place.
Yep. Tom Vial, Didn't quit. Got 7th. Solid. Last 3 races in the U.S. here before he goes back to GPs for Honda.
Good riddance.
Big Tom Vial guy over here.
I'm not a Tom Vial fan.
Big Tom Vial guy. Why would you not be a Tom Vial fan?
Mr. 2-time champ. Shouldn't have won the championship this year.
I mean, it's easy to win with no whoops.
Yeah. And your teammate blocking the guy, and
Your other teammate
your other teammate torpedoing him. Like, he didn't.
I got nothing.
I don't like.
He's a good rider.
Yeah, he's a good rider,
He's a
but
good
like,
rider.
I hate the Mr. Consistencies. You know what I mean? Like the guys that.
Oh yeah, it's not fun.
You don't win.
Not fun.
They don't bring any excitement to
No,
this game.
no. It's like watching somebody get an overall with a 2-2.
Yep.
It's like
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, which great, you won, but you didn't.
And Hunter Lawrence just blocked us, so thanks a lot, Dick.
I'm just saying though. You know what I mean?
My best friend is now blocked us.
But you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
which great, you got an overall, you won, but you didn't.
Yep. Yeah, I know.
You actually won nothing, but an overall, without
Yep.
winning. It's insane. Kind of like, and I will be the first one to say this, kind of like Jet winning a World Supercross title without racing Supercross.
I don't want to go there.
Look, man.
Or without racing outdoors.
That doesn't make sense. It shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, I know. Well, in all fairness, he still
have.
raced half the outdoors. He made it through round 6.
I know. But now,
And he won 3 of them
Yeah.
with one fucking arm.
but this year, how many Supercrosses did he race? 4? 5?
3.
3?
Yeah,
3?
I think it was Glendale.
So he's going to go win the world,
Maybe it was.
the SMX title.
All right,
That's
all
the
right,
super motocross.
I know. The SMX title with only racing 3 rounds of
Back to the
Supercross.
250s now.
I know, sorry. And I'm a Jet fan,
We
but I
had
think
a whole
it's,
rant section. We
I'm
were
a
in
Jet.
time forever.
I'm a Jet fan, but I think it's bullshit.
Anyway,
We're going to reset the points. Fucking stupid.
Next.
next up, Cole Davies 8th. Okay, he's just getting back into it.
Yeah.
Nate Thrasher 9th.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
You give
Cole Davies.
you give Cole Davies this whole year he's going to fuck some people up next year.
You got that right.
That kid can ride.
He is the reason Deegan will move to 450s next year.
Bingo.
For Supercross. For Supercross.
And-
Because Deegan will lose to him.
Well,
Yeah, he's a way better Supercross
the
rider.
100%.
biggest thing in Supercross is Cole Davies showed Deegan he was not afraid of his shit at all.
He's not afraid, and that motherfucker does whoops
fast.
better than
He's
anybody.
very smooth.
He is fast.
I don't know if you were at Indy. Him at Indy, he blitzed those Indy whoops the entire main event.
Yeah.
And there were several times, and most of the time it was like, boom, straight as an arrow, like just blitzing at Indy, which is fucking incredible. There were a couple times I watched, and he was parallel with the whoop. And I was like, oh no. And he pulled it back
No, he can ride
and just
Supercross.
kept going. He is the reason that Deegan will go 450 Supercross.
Very
I
good
think when
Supercross
Yamaha
rider.
signed Cole Davies, they got a bucket of gold that they may not have even really thought
Oh, 100%.
that was that good.
100%.
Because he could take it all.
And he's going to and I'm going to probably get some hate for this too.
Oh boy, here we go.
He is going to translate to the 450s better than Deegan.
Ooh.
Oh
boy.
Look at the way he rides.
Yeah.
He is smooth.
Dude, you're not wrong.
He has the same sort of posture, body positioning, and rides the same way as Chase, Jet, those, forward on the bike guys. Deegan is very not forward on the bike.
No, Deegan's Ricky 2.0, dude. He's hanging off the back.
Let's not ever say that again.
What did they say?
Ricky 2.0 my ass.
What'd
If
they
that
say
kid
in the
ever wins
mashup
100 rounds, I'll fucking shoot myself.
This is what they said. This is what they said in the mashup the other day. They were like, "Yo, man, just teach him how to, drop those bars down, low and slow in the rear, Ricky, and he'll be fine. He'll be fine." So, all right. Let's see here. Moving on. Masterpool 10th,
Fastest qualifier.
fastest qualifier.
What do
Weird.
you think of this guy?
Masterpool?
What do you think of him?
I think he's a head case.
It's a little left to center.
Yeah.
We're just like a
Yeah.
little bit off.
Can absolutely fly on a bike.
Yep, but he's got to have
Can-
the conditions just right.
Yeah.
Can absolutely
Okay.
fly.
Okay.
But
And somehow has a Lamborghini.
yeah, but he's whacked.
Which is
Family's a
weird.
bit whacked.
They like to do their own thing. All right. Lives a
Yeah.
little left to center.
Yeah.
Super tight with Duke Gomez,
Uh-huh.
which is weird too. But you guys know who Duke Gomez is?
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
He is an internet personality
That's all he is.
No.
who did no. This guy's awesome.
An influencer.
No, he's hilarious.
He's hilarious.
Okay.
I will show you some of his stuff after the show.
Bring back bullying.
Yeah, bring back bullying. Fuck your feelings. My pronouns are fuck you. Like, this dude's awesome.
So everything from the 80s.
I'm trying to get him on the show.
It'd be funny.
I comment on one of his
He's
videos
like a
the other-
Jersey Italian.
Yeah.
Like, just
I can dig it.
And he'll like have these really crazy loony leftist videos, and then
It'll just go to his
flashes
face.
his face in his car. And he's just like, "Oh my fucking god! This is why we have to bully kids again. What the fuck, ma'am? Sir, I don't even know what the fuck you." I mean, he's awesome. I commented on one of his videos the other day. I was like, "This is the kind of shit talking that we need on our podcast." He liked it, so we'll see. We're getting there.
And I agree with that.
Ease our way in. Yeah. Oh no, it's fucking
Too
great.
much of that smoothness, baby.
Yeah, we don't. That's why we're blocked by everybody and quickly becoming a non-accredited media outlet again by this series.
he's like, I'm never gonna have you on here.
Every
again.
moment the show continues, our accreditation gets lower and lower. Sorry, Sean. Drew Adams 11th, Max Folan 12th, Max Anstey 13th. Is he like?
He was
What's
gonna
he
win.
doing here?
Man, he was gonna win the title this year.
Is he like the guy with just no luck that, like, if it ever comes together, he'll win the title?
Yeah, because he was gonna win it this year.
He's
It was
fucking
a
good.
foregone conclusion after the first few rounds. It was like, yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Well, because he won Tampa and then got second because he got fucked in Detroit with that restart. And then,
Yeah, he did.
wasn't it the third round that something happened?
yeah, wasn't it while leading?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Some.
he was
remember.
on his way.
Dylan Schwartz, 14th.
Dylan Schwartz been hanging around for years.
But he's good outdoors, man.
I know he is.
Dax Bennick, 15th. I think he's
Yeah.
going to KTM or something. Or Husky
How,
Gas,
though?
whatever.
Like, here's my thing: is how, because since he's turned pro, what has he done?
he may be one of those rich kids that just has too much money.
Oh, he's definitely rich, but like,
Yeah, I know.
you know, as an amateur, like he was a good amateur racer.
Duke Gomez talks a lot of shit about him, too.
But
which I
once he
really
went
appreciate.
pro, it's just been like one
Yeah.
flash in the pan thing, and then shit the bed, shit the bed, shit the bed,
Yeah.
shit the bed.
Yeah.
Fragile, fragile, fragile.
He's had some issues going on, dude. We'll see. We'll see.
He just got beat by a dude with drop foot, who uses a handbrake.
Handbrake's not that big of a deal. I've been having this argument all year with Cole.
But having a drop foot is a big deal. Like not being able to feel your foot correctly,
Well, I mean, that's a little bit of an issue, yes.
and he just beat Bennett.
Well, all he's got to do is stand on the peg.
He just beat Bennett, and we're talking about Bennett going to KTM.
I know.
A fucking factory ride? Are we? What the fuck?
Well, actually, I don't know this KTM. I think it's Husky
Oh.
Gas. Whatever the fuck that's going to turn into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
But
where
still,
it's going. Yeah.
Who knows?
but still, not a satellite team.
No, not yet. Cullen Park 16th.
Thought he'd be better.
Jordan Smith 17th.
Expected better.
Lux Turner 18th. Gage Linville 19th. Parker Ross 20th. Henry Miller 21st. And poor Garrett Marchbanks 22nd.
That Linville, Ross, and
Lux Turner.
Lux Turner, like they've been good all year.
Yeah.
Like all year they've been good.
These
They've been
guys are
solid.
creeping into
They
that.
are
If
solid.
a factory team has an opening, that
Colin
would be-
Park, too.
Yeah. Colin Park just gets fucked all the time.
I mean, he had a bad race here, but I mean, like
that team he
during
rides for
Supercross,
there.
like he was.
Yeah, that team he
really
rides
good.
for, it's like they sign him like 3 days before Supercross starts.
I know,
And
he
it's
always
like, wait,
gets
what?
fucked up. Yeah, and then he goes out and top.
Yeah,
five,
then he goes
top
out
five,
and he's
top five.
top 5 all the time in Supercross. Anybody hear any updates on Marchbanks? As to what's hurt?
Don't.
I haven't heard anything. You know, there were no interviews or press conference
Glad
or
that,
press
I'm
releases.
glad that he got
Yeah.
re-signed.
I mean, I am too.
He rode his ass off this year. Like
He
and
deserved it.
That's a big dude on a 250.
I think Mitch is paying out of pocket for him.
Yeah, but I watched the Gypsy Tales thing with him, and he was like, "Yeah, I didn't expect him to sign me back." Like,
Yeah, I've
I knew
watched
it.
all of it.
He never expected to have a chance to come back there to begin with.
Yeah.
because
Yeah, because his agent fucked him the first time.
yeah.
I heard it was
And
not him. I heard it was agent
Yeah.
issues. So, yeah, and then
He,
Juju.
he definitely thought he was getting fired after the Denver Supercross thing. It's like,
Dude,
no
no
fucking interview for me, huh?
fucking call him out, bro. That was fucking dumb. And Juju exploded L3, had surgery. He's okay, I guess, but we'll see. Is it
Even still.
is it wild with him that he couldn't see? Like, did you guys hear about this? So, like, you know, I just came back a few races ago or whatever.
Yeah.
They went and tested his eyes.
Yeah.
And discovered that he could not see.
Yeah.
So he's been wearing contacts now because he couldn't see that bad. And he just thought everything was blurry like that for everybody.
Sheltered.
I mean,
Yeah, sheltered.
so as it's been talked about now, was that the problem in Supercross? Was like we were okay when we were out west, but now we couldn't see, and then the ruts were a little bit of an issue because we couldn't see them. So, like, would that have helped? I don't know.
Well, let's just think about what he's going to be like when he can see.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
Well,
hopefully
we'll
heals
see
up good.
how this back heals up
Yeah,
and stuff.
wish him
but
the best.
yeah.
Get well soon.
That was gnarly. That was a gnarly track. So, all right, that's been your 250 race recap brought to you by Flo Racing. Well, we're under 3 hours because we didn't start till almost 6:30. Seth. Anyway, thank you, boys, for coming in. You guys
Absolutely.
got anything you want to talk about before we sign off here?
I'm sure I pissed off enough people.
What are the members saying? Is there anything in the members chat?
Plenty.
Yeah.
Okay, well, start rattling them off
That
here.
guy's a fucking idiot.
Only if we're lucky.
Let's see here. I don't know how far to go back.
All the way to the beginning, because the only one we got is Ralph said he was alive, which is good to hear. Because, well, I mean, either way, his card was still
Yeah, here
clearing,
we go.
so
That
we were
guy's a
getting the money. It was
fucking
fine.
All right.
Stop bringing him on the show. He's fucking stupid.
We've got a novel here. So he also said he was drinking Kool-Aid, so that's cool.
Oh.
All right.
There was David S. He said, "What's up, Ralph?" They're kind of talking to each other.
Yep.
Got in here time to hear Travis glaze jet.
Yep. We can go on another 45-minute glaze session if we need to.
No.
Okay.
Ralph said he knew that was coming. Oh yeah, Travis likes to choke on it.
It's just a little gagging. People appreciate that, okay? It's fine.
Can't get enough. Loves that red rocket. Ralph says that. I'm not sure what that means, but.
You know what a dog dick looks like?
Okay. Yeah, I
Okay.
guarantee
He's a
you
kid. We gotta teach him.
about it every night.
Wow. All we're doing is talking shit about my love
Yeah.
for Jet. This is not going in the direction I thought it was
No.
going.
We're not. We haven't got to the Deegan talk yet, though.
They mentioned there was some lagging earlier. I had to fix that.
Yeah, you know, we have a wire to hardwire this at any
We're
point.
using a Mac.
I have told you to buy another computer.
I was looking at parts while we were doing the show.
That-
so I was just
Thank fucking God.
Tell you what, to you listeners out there, we'll do 10 of them.
Give away 10?
Absolutely.
You know, I got 18 members. Can I give away
18 members, huh?
Can I give away 18 bottles?
Better pick 15.
15? All right, cool. First 15 members
Absolutely.
to comment on the video when it actually goes up. Free bottle of Rev X. We'll get it sent out.
Yep.
Cool. Sweet.
No problem.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
First 15 members.
He's-
So it's
he's-
like a fucking race. Okay,
Yeah,
what
he's
other
still
what other
lucky.
shit talking do we have about me going on over there?
I think that's where it stops. Ralph says it was so lame they didn't finish the race ever since New Jersey.
Yeah, we know that.
Supercross, where they had the tornado warning and thunderstorm. They have had a incident to stall.
Well, there won't be any hatred about Deegan until it goes up on YouTube.
Right.
Now not to finish the
This is
race
true.
as a heat,
That's true.
or lightning.
Yep.
People are literally going to look at the video and be like, that fucking guy again? Fuck him. Travis, stop having him on. Controversy creates comments, which creates views.
Which is what we
Track
need.
that They use is really bad. Bad excuse to cancel the second race.
Lightning is a bad excuse.
It's the only fucking excuse there is.
Have you ever been struck by lightning? Because I'm pretty okay with not finding out how that feels.
I will say this. I have rode when it's lightning all around, and I never got hit.
Jesus.
I saw my
God.
cousin get almost
Right.
hit once. We were out riding there.
Yeah.
Had to
Yeah, but I think most of us have been out doing something when it was lightning and we didn't get hit. Doesn't mean it
Yeah,
doesn't.
that's why we're all still
The
here.
lightning part is the,
No, I saw
Oh,
it
yeah.
like, from that close.
All right, what else?
Track was really bad. The track was sketchy. So many riders got heard out there at the end of the season. It's not ever going to be in New York Central Park.
All right, well, now with that fucking attitude, it won't be. Jesus.
That's
Who
a
was
New Yorker
who was
right
being
there.
negative like that?
Ralph, wait.
It's like somebody
Fuck
from
you, Ralph.
Somebody from the Bronx saying, "Hey, what the fuck, huh?"
Okay.
See, now it would go into New York.
Yeah, now it's going to go there.
Oh yeah, we haven't even gotten to the Deegan talk yet.
no, hold on.
Minnesota new football stadium would be awesome for the Supercross race.
No.
No, it's not because they don't have proper air evac, so you just get carbon monoxide poisoning.
What's a little bit of carbon monoxide?
It was a lot last time, to be honest with you. And it wasn't just people who were there in the upper deck, it was riders. Like, literally, this is not a joke. This was like 2022. I was going, and that's what happened.
It made it easier to get food, though. 'Cause everybody was out of line.
Made it easier to get food, though.
That was the only perk.
No lines at the beer tent.
Everybody was sleeping.
You guys just got done saying RJ Hampshire changes it says writing style, so we did writing.
Yes.
And he's doing well, but Deegan can't. Y'all are weird.
Yeah, we don't have any faith in Deegan.
No,
It's
he's
fine.
not going to change his writing style. See, the difference is we have proof that RJ changed his.
Yep.
He also
Let's
said
see what's weird about that, y'all.
More like hypocrites.
Yes, we are. It's fine.
Absolutely.
No big deal.
That's
Yeah.
a compliment.
This is why we're blocked.
That's
Yeah.
a compliment.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Chubby dude in the corners is just a hater.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
That's a compliment.
Who said that?
That's a compliment.
David Sparview.
Yep.
Chubby dude in the corner.
Yep.
Alright.
Don't worry, that's a regular too. I'm gonna hear about
Is
this
he?
on the Thirsty Thursday.
No shit?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
dude, me and David go way back. He's been a member forever.
Oh.
Shout out, David.
Chubby dude in the corner.
Chubby dude in the corner's a
Really
hater.
not that chubby. I'm big boned.
Everybody's bones are the same.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Try to put your hand around my wrist compared to yours. There's no fat on my wrist.
I don't know. That's what the
Everyone,
doctors tell
the
me.
doctors are full of shit.
Okay, well, that's true, too.
Seth's wrist is not the same size as mine. And there's no fat on your wrist.
Back to the comments.
King Cross says Honda has money. They had $5.7 billion in profit last year.
This is true.
He also says Deegan is just trolling, trying to make people think he's not serious.
Absolutely.
He will quit in 2 years.
Also true.
Probably passed Seth sooner. Seth last 2 laps were like 4 seconds slower.
Also true.
David says, I agree. I don't think these guys are watched the Deegan interview with Jason Wygnat.
Wygat.
Wygat.
Weege.
Where Deegan admitted he was talking that way to stay motivated. He was talking crap to stay motivated.
I mean, I did watch the interview with Weege.
Yeah, just
And
don't
yeah,
care.
he did try to be kind of humble in it, but whatever, bro. Anyway, moving on.
Fortner just didn't want another surgery. He's been put under a lot. I'm sure being put under too many in a short amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, that's not great for you either. Causes things like dementia, the same thing that these fucking allergy meds are going to cause when I go get some here. But, you know, at the same time, I'd like to sleep tonight. So anyway, continue.
Fun to ride with, though.
Yeah.
Why you think that, but let me keep reading these. If Cole didn't fall, he would have won.
Cole Davies?
664.
Has to be Cole Davies. What the fuck are you doing over there? Do you mind? We're still doing the show.
Yeah, my bad. Didn't mean to.
I mean, we got like less than 5. We've been at this now. We got less than 5 minutes.
Somebody sent me a video.
Subway Surfers gameplay.
No, somebody sent me a video. I didn't think the sound was on.
Thought I'd get away with this.
There's only like a few more messages left.
At least it wasn't porn. That'd have been embarrassing.
It's just a chubby guy in a corner.
I know, you take up like half the screen.
I have a fucking hoodie on.
That's what we're going with now.
Okay, let me finish these.
I have no problem. I'll put up the details. I am 6'4" and 270 pounds.
Which isn't bad for 6'4".
Eh,
No.
you're not 6'4" and 270 pounds. Makes our dirt bikes slow.
I mean, yeah, I'm thankful I'm not
It's
that.
hard to get the suspension side.
Anyway,
Whatever.
These two guys have brought really good energy tonight. Sorry, couldn't keep
thanks.
it refreshing.
Yeah, awesome.
And later, there was a few issues. We're gonna have to do that internet thing. Anyway.
Well, if you would buy a fucking computer already.
I just have the parts right. If Shimoda didn't go down. He would have won. I hope it does go to New York. RJ didn't have the ring. Have to ring the 450 out like he did the 250. And the last comment we have is I was surprised Seth did as well as he did after that crazy crash during qualifying.
Okay, I just want to make sure that you knew he was not talking about you, Seth. He was talking about Seth Haymaker.
No, I'm aware.
Everyone's disappointed that you were late.
I know, right?
Everyone's disappointed that you were late.
I crashed on the way here, as he's saying in the comments.
All right. We've been at this long enough. I got to go find a 24-hour pharmacy and get some fucking allergy meds. Thank you all for tuning in. Members, thank you guys for watching. Thanks,
I gotta
everybody.
go to the gym, obviously, or get some Ozempic because I'm the chubby guy in the corner.
You don't need You don't need Ozempic, brother.
You guys are lucky. I got to go back to work.
Yeah, I should do that, but I'm going to go home and sleep. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks, you guys, for coming in. Dan, thank you for sponsoring the show. Keep the lights on here. Rev X Products. Make sure to check them out. Link in the description down below. Thanks to Complete Racing Solutions, Gutter Worx, Flo Racing, Holster Co., Dep Creative Co., Alias MX. We didn't do a Nano Extreme Painful take. You had some Nano Extreme Painful takes.
What?
I don't know. There's a bunch of them in this show. And they'll tell us in the comments, don't worry.
Yeah, whatever.
Make sure to check them all out. Links in the description down below. Join the members area if you haven't. You can comment. Seth will read them off as we do the show live. We got 2 more of these coming up. Woo. Hopefully we will get full races and not half races.
Yeah.
Next week we will. We're in a dome. We'll see y'all next week for St. Louis. We're out. Thanks for tuning into the Moto Aftermath Show. If you guys like the show, make sure to give us a thumbs up there with that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification so you never miss a show update, a live show, or anything that we're doing here, because when we find out news, we will be on here bringing you our thoughts with it. Also, if you guys want to help support the show, join our members area. You'll get member exclusives, including live shows. You get to watch the show being recorded live, and you'll get all sorts of other member benefits. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Join the members area, subscribe. We'll see you all on the next one.